Good morning. Oh, I started that quite low. Excuse me. Good morning, la 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 la. Good morning to you and you and you and you, Debbie Kershaw.
Good morning.
Morning, darling. Loving the ensemble. Nearly went for something very similar today myself.
We'd been twins.
Little twins, very in tune. So, how have you been, Debbie? I've not seen you in ages.
I know I haven't. Really good, yeah. I've had eldest son doing GCSEs.
Oh, lovely.
But he's actually left school. I mean, he's going to college, but he's left school now and he's finished, and I feel old.
You've got a child that goes to college, not
I know,
school.
but I felt a bit lump in the throat when he had his final day.
And how was he during his GCSEs? Was he okay?
Yeah, he was a bit stressed. They put a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah.
But he was quite confident. You can only do your best, can't you?
Yeah, it's a horror. I would never, if I had to, what's the worst time of my life to relive in terms of a life experience you have to go through, that everyone goes through? Though GCSEs, I think, were worse than A-levels or degree.
Yeah, really stressful. And I think the school puts a lot of stress on the kids as well because it makes them look good. But he's good. He's got a really positive attitude and he's really funny. So yeah, he's all good. So we're getting there. We're looking forward to summer. And
yeah, and you've got a holiday booked.
No, we're going to do a last minute. We've got all the animals in kennels. That's the most important thing. So and then we'll book the holiday.
Where you're going, you don't know. No. That's exciting.
Yeah,
that's really exciting. Oh yeah, I think we might end up doing something like that just because everything's last minute in our household at the moment. Oh, the loft conversion! Don't get me started. Right. Good morning, everybody. We have got the Whammer, and we are going to whack things this morning. The Whammer is coming up. We're going to do this as our first item of the day because I know so many of you are wanting this rather than going, yes, it's coming up, yes, it's coming up. I'm going to do that as our early bird this morning, okay? We're going to have a full demo. It's amazing, but coming up for you at midday, oh my word. My presenter's pick today is just out. Standing. I'm excited for the size of wings. You're going to be able to make a feature part in a necklace. It'd be amazing. So this amethyst is exquisite. Look at it. Look. And actually, I think with the pearls I've got in today's show, oh my god, get them today because we haven't got any others like it actually in stock. Look at those. They are the most amazing amethysts. They're genuine, incredible amethysts coming your way at 12 o'clock. But the pearls I've got are so massive. They're huge. And the larger a size pearl, the more you'd expect to pay. You'll be blown away by this offer today. They're absolutely beautiful. It's the quintessential classic pearl. I can tell you now, I don't believe at Jewellery Maker we've ever done this size pearl at the price that you're going to get these for today. They're going to be under £15.
Oh, they're lovely.
I know. Aren't they amazing? They're amazing. They're huge, and we've got a good quantity of them, which is why we can get the price even lower. We've bought loads in. You're going to get those for less than £15, and I'm not talking $14.95. They're classified as a potato pearl, but they categorically 100% do not look like a potato pearl. They don't. They look closer to a round. They don't look perfect rounds, but they look close to round. That's amazing. The most beautiful rose gold 925 sterling silver Mozambique garnet chain. That's 925 sterling silver with a rose gold plate, but it's a 925 sterling silver base. That's a metre. Limited stock on that one though. The pearls though are amazing. The amethyst is stunning, and then I've got can I show you this strand of sapphires? I've got a sneaky little something to tell you about this, and I'm not supposed to be telling you, but I'll tell you about it later anyway. Paula's in Hong Kong. Look at those. Look, aren't they the most incredible sapphires? Aren't they beautiful? They are just, they're so pretty. And if you want sapphires but you don't want the typical deep rich colours that have been around at the moment, that is such a different look, such a different feel, so precious, and dare I say the word that probably loads of you are bored of hearing by now, but bridal. Going to a wedding on Monday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love weddings.
Drew and I have got our second night since Charlie's been born, our second night away. First night away was for a funeral, this one's for a wedding.
That's better.
Yeah, it's better. And gorgeous labradorite, big chunky labradorite. And loads of enamel coming up today's show. We have got the fabulous Debbie Kershaw with us, and so the fabulous thing about Debbie is you do cover quite a few mediums, so it's great that we're able to discuss lots of different elements in today's show. But the first thing, can we go straight over to Debbie, is that okay? Because it is the Whammer. Now start dialing now if you're after it. I did say a comment on Facebook that said somebody hadn't even been able to find it in the UK. They'd had to have it sent over from America. That was on my Facebook page. You wouldn't have seen it. That was a private message. You were really excited. Kathleen, hello. Yes, I'm remembering now. Kathleen, you said you were really excited. I'm looking forward to seeing your name. Now, this is our first item of the day. I know it's the big wow factor of today's show, really, that we've got this. So, the Whammer. Basically, it's a jewellery hammer, but it's got interchangeable heads. And so you've got a nylon head.
You've got a nylon head, yeah.
So for those people who haven't had much contact with a hammer before, why would we need it and why do we need this one particularly? Congratulations to those of you who are already getting this, and you're gonna have to be quick. It is hard to get hold of apparently in the UK. We've got it here. The price is ridiculous. It is an essential tool. So Debbie, yeah, what is it? Why do we need it? And what's different about this than our other ones?
Well, the thing is, anyone who knows me knows that I like a hammer. So I'm no stranger. I've got lots of different hammers. So, you know, I was the best one to test this, I think. This isn't just another, I thought, oh, this is another hammer. That's really handy having the nylon, because often you would have the nylon hammer on its own. So you would be using 3 different hammers. What I found personally that was different about this hammer is the weight of it.
Yeah.
The weight of it. The weight is quite central. It's got a shorter handle, so it's really quite easy to hold on to. And when you whack it, you actually don't have to put so much pressure onto the hammer.
Because the weight does the work.
The weight does the work.
Which, if you've got dexterity issues, this is a brilliant, brilliant hammer. Okay.
Now, I believe this was designed by Linda Jones, who is one of the pioneers in the Jewellery Maker module. Most of you would have heard of her. So she's not going to put her name to a product that isn't any good. And, you know, as a wire worker, she has devised this for everything that you need to do. So you've got your nylon head, and you know what else is really good about this? That everything comes off.
Why would you need a nylon head?
A nylon head is for either work hardening your wire or flattening your metal without making a mark on it.
So when we've got all of our coated wires, and usually with a hammer you'd want to really cover the metal on metal to mark it, whack it with the nylon. It's going to be a much, well, it's kinder.
It is kinder, and if you're forming, say, a ring, or you're forming a bangle around a metal mandrel, but you don't want to actually have that indentation, you can work harden and form the metal or the wire without making a mark on it. So that's invaluable. It's really exciting.
It's really exciting because it's so essential. It's the most genius. And I think that's a really good point. Linda Jones has put her name to this. That's a really, and like you said, she doesn't put her name to just anything. Yeah. She's a very, very known within the jewellery making industry, and this is a big deal for us to have this. This is why you've seen promotions on it. This is a big deal, and it's a really big deal for us to get the price right for you as well. And you know what? It's flying out already. If you've got it in your basket, check it out, honestly. XPBD51. Okay, so we've got the nylon head.
So we've got the nylon head, and then we've got the smaller dapping head here. Now, what I found really good about this, I've tried tools before that are interchangeable and they're fiddly. Sometimes they get stuck, you have to oil them. Now, bearing in mind, I haven't had this for 6 months, but I'm finding it really, really easy to interchange as I'm working.
I'm really proud that we've got this. I'm really, really proud. I'm excited for you that you're buying it from us. Over 100 of these have gone already. It's 9:10 in the morning. We're going to have a busy show, but this item will be a sellout today without a shadow of a doubt. We've got hundreds of them. Please check out your baskets. For those of you who are buying more than one, go for it. Remember, you've got your 30-day money back guarantee. So if you get this back and it's not everything you want it to be, you just send it back and we'll give you a full refund. It's one post and packaging price. So if you want 10 of these because you run workshops, or 20 of them, you're not paying post and packaging per item throughout the whole show. You only pay delivery on one item, so £2.95 for one, and then you could order 100 and sell them on if you want to. Yeah, seriously, you can do. We're not stopping you from doing that. There are people, oh, hello, somebody's just bought quite a few. Okay, so
I've actually got a piece of metal here, and as being primarily a metal worker, I decided to use the hammer on wire, because I think Whammer, wire hammer, is what it, when I've read about it. So I went and had a read about what Linda's thoughts were before bringing the product. But also, it's good for metal workers too. So I've just, if you can see that, I've put...
So everything like the scale mail, and you want to texture the scale mail,
your blanks, your metal stamping. Because the hammer is quite weighted. Now, I actually do have a specialised stamping hammer that I got from the States, and it was quite expensive, just to see what it was like, really, because I just needed to know if it was any better than a regular hammer. And I must say, there wasn't a lot of difference between that and this, weight-wise.
And that's the thing, you can really, honestly, you will sense it wants to do that, so you don't have to put as much force in. Is that going to also mean you're going to get better precision? Yeah,
better precision because it's weighted in a certain way.
So you could use this on your stamp. So you know when we talk about sometimes you need to give it a good whack and use a different hammer for stamping. Is this going to be better for stamping because of the weight behind it?
Yeah, I would have thought so. I mean, you've got the slight dome, so it's not dead flat, but if you hit it in exactly the right place, if you've got the centre of your hammer, the good thing about this is because it's weighted, it will do the job of a ginormous DIY hammer with a long handle. And
it's
also,
prettier.
It's pretty. It's easier to carry around. It's easier to hold in your hand.
It's a really good size.
It is a really good size. But you can. I mean, I've got arthritis in my hands, and I found this really easy to use. The good thing is that I found that I could do everything I wanted to with my metal as well. I could take two different textures, so I can flatten out the edges of my metal. I could make a thicker texture, but then I could put on my thin end and also make a thinner texture. And then when the metal had bent, which invariably does when you hammer it, you can then bang it flat, work hard on it with the nylon jaw and keep your texture.
You've got to get it. You've got to get now. This is the first time we've ever had this hammer in stock, and it is definitely going to sell out. So make sure it sells out to you, because if you wake up tomorrow morning and go, oh, I'd like the Whammer, chances are it will have gone. So do it now. It's our first product of the day, so you can start your day knowing, oh, I've got my Whammer on its way. 0800 644 655, one post and packaging price. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Now have a look around elsewhere, because we know that this, for the type of hammer it is, it's extraordinarily competitive. For this particular brand, oh my word. So once again, this is designed by Linda Jones, who is so known throughout the jewellery making industry. She's put her name to it. It's designed by her. It's gonna do the right job. It's the right tool for the jobs you want to do. If you've got any questions about this, please, please, please text in, because obviously with having Debbie here, who is a specialist in metal work and of course wire work and enamel and various different mediums, but if you've got questions about this today, to take advantage of her being here, what I would say is don't wait to ask your question before you make your purchase, because the chances are you could miss out on it. Almost 200 of these have now gone. It's 13, well, 12 and a half minutes, 13 minutes past 9, and hundreds have gone.
Oh, wow.
And it isn't, we're not going, buy this, it's amazing, yeah, go for it, give us £150. Or, it's less than 20 quid. And this is a real essential tool where you're going to be wanting to do your hammer whenever you're going to need a hammer. So if you're texturizing, if you're doing, oh my goodness, so many different elements. I mean, we can show you some of the jewellery that's been made using this.
Now that's just 1.2mm wire.
Okay.
That I've just cut. I was basically playing with the hammer.
Amazing.
So what I've done is I've textured the wire, and then I've sort of formed it, and I've used the nylon part of the hammer to actually work harden that little flower my daughter made. She insisted on putting that in the middle. I had the pot out. But as you can see, it turns wire into a real kind of rustic, and the thicker the wire.
It turns, for me, when I see it like that, it turns wire into metalwork.
Yes. Yeah, it does.
It's on a whole different league again. And then look at this.
And
oh my word, this is all handmade because of the Whammer. Whack it with the hammer. Okay, so
if you get a piece of wire, let's do it on a piece of wire, which is what it was essentially made for.
And what's the gauge you've got there?
This is 1.2.
Okay.
Now, if you you obviously need your steel block. If you're a beginner, maybe you don't know that, but you do need your steel block to hammer any wire, because you need that force against your wire or your metal. So you must have your steel block. Now you've got your sort of domed end, your big domed end.
Kim, have we got the details for the steel block?
So you've got there the texture that you make, and obviously as you hammer any wire, it's going to kink. And then if you turn it over and you thought, well, actually I want a little bit more smaller texture, you can do that. Great, I've got my texture, but now my wire's kinked. I don't want to add any more texture to that, but I need to maybe flatten it out for the design that I have in mind. So what you would do is change.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love this bit. And also, you know, I mean, I've got about 3 or 4 different hammers that I've got in my workshop, but I don't always want to carry those around.
True, yeah.
You know, and if this is going to do the job, and then this will flatten my wire, and it doesn't mark it anymore. And if I wanted to flatten it on the other side, now I've work hardened that and it hasn't marked it at all.
That is just perfect, because obviously the majority of our wires are copper with a colour on the top.
Yeah.
So eventually, when you are work hardening, the colour will come off. It's the nature of the beast.
Yes.
Use your nylon, and that is less likely to happen. This is brilliant. $18.95. Congratulations to loads of you there. Once again, if you do have any questions, make sure you're texting in 60777. Take advantage of the fact that Debbie is here live with us, ready to answer your questions. And it's an amazing, amazing tool. So that's using the, there you go, there's the text number 60777. We've got the block in stock as well. We have got the block in stock. 0800 644 655. So here we go. These are the blanks.
That's just the texture I've textured, and I've added some patina. So you could add Swelligan, liver of sulphur. So the texture that you see was created with the hammer. And I wanted to show a little bit more of what you could do with hammered texture rather than
Have
just
you done that with
plain.
the large or the small end?
I've done it with both. Because you know, like when you either cut or saw out metal, often you'll file the ends to make them soft. If you want a soft look on the outside of your metal, you can use the wide part of the hammer to spread out the metal so you don't get that clean line, you get that nice organic soft edge. And this end of the hammer is fab for that with metal. That's what I really enjoyed with this. And then when I wanted to add some more texture to the centre of my metal, I used my smaller tip, which obviously made my metal move, and then I need it to be flat and I need it to be strong again, so I used my nylon. So I did 3 things.
You need to get it. You need to get it. It's $18.95. The block that Debbie was referring to, we've got in stock. This is just $7.95. It is solid steel. It's amazing. And your post and packaging, of course, only $2.95. And it's heavy. It's heavy. So at the bottom of the screen, the hammer details are $18.95, and there's the steel block. It's approximately 4 by 4.5 inches, and it's an essential. So go for it. You're sorted. These are professional tools. So you're here watching Jewellery Maker, and we have got an amazing show for you today. A plethora of gemstones. And remember, the gemstones that you are buying aren't just amazing deals because we're doing the buying. We're part of a much bigger group, the Gemporia Group, the Genuine Gemstone Company. Take a look at this.
Did you know you can purchase incredible jewellery featuring genuine gemstones on our sister channel Gems? Come along and see what treasures you can find.
Now we're going to do a bit of surfing and we're going to go and ride that wave. It's called Riding the Wave.
Oh, is it? That's a good name for it.
It's dreadful link there, wasn't it?
Everybody's surfing now. Come on and party with me. Yes, there we are.
Lovely. Welcome to Jewellery Maker this morning, everybody. It's like we're on a random... We're going to end up on one of those shows that takes the mickey out of presenters, aren't we? Okay, so... beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kit. So Debbie hasn't had this before. We are challenging Debbie with this today. And it is beautiful, but I've got to say it's going to go quickly because there's a lot of free gifts in here today. First off, you have got 3 strands of amazing gemstones. Some of you would actually consider this to be 4 strands of genuine gemstones because the kyanite, yes, is double the length of our other strands. Now they are plain nuggets. They go from a 6x1 to a 12x3. They're completely natural and they're beautiful. They're beautiful. There's something very sort of organic about them, very beachy. I'm suddenly transported to Cornwall. I'm there. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And then, bless you, Kim. Kim's just done some massive sneezes down my ear. That was so pleasant. And then 13 by 9mm shells, and that's on a 38cm strand. That combination alone is just lovely. And then, of course, you've got this extra strand here of the most beautiful colour of blue howlite. Now, it's gone through a dyeing process, and it gives it a turquoise feel. And they are 10mm in diameter. beautiful gemstones, beautiful beads to be working with there. So your essential kit involves those gemstones, you can already see a sneaky little extra there, and a really fabulous findings pack with a big, groovy, funky, fabulous toggle clasp. Now you can see you've got 45 head pins, 15 featherweight head pins, 15 ball head pins, and then 15 head pins which have got these gorgeous little stars on. Aren't they adorable? Gorgeous little stars. And you're going to get 45 in total, then you get all of your crimp bead covers, every single essential finding. And then look at the chain is lovely. It's just that little bit more, it's a bit more of an angular look. It just gives a bit more of a contemporary feel. Don't know if you can see it a little bit more there. Obviously we'll catch up with it throughout the shows. We're catching up with Debbie in the challenge. And you're actually going to get, so that's your essential kit, the findings, and then 50 meters of beading thread. Now your extras in this kit, and essentially freebies, some of these here now, are amazing because you're going to get 20 meters of wire, 10 meters of 0.4 in the silver colour, and 10 meters of the 0.8 in the turquoise. Now, they are amazing, and obviously with the Whammer today, we can see potentially the 0.8 as well. Well, we'll see what Debbie wants to do. I can't give you too many ideas, Debbie. No, it is a challenge. So, those free gifts. Are you all right, Kim? She's having a right little sneezing fit in the gallery. And then you've got suede cord, which is gorgeous, the blue night wax cord, and the baby blue wax cord. So it's actually denim blue and sky blue it's referred to. 10 meters of each of these. Then your other cord, you've got, bear with me a second. Why can't I find how much you're getting of that? Yeah, 5 millimeters, lots of cord. 5 meters of blue suede cord, and that's in the blue sparkle, and 10 meters of each of those. You're then also going to get, gosh, it's going quickly, for the price this is just ridiculous, because you're going to also get this beautiful ribbon. It's really, really very, very elegant. I've already seen you having a little play with this morning. Isn't that lovely? The shibori ribbon. That's 3.8 centimetres. Looks larger than that, actually. It does. 3.8 centimetres guaranteed minimum in its width, and you are going to be getting a metre of that. That's in the teal green colour. And then also chain. Now you're going to get, this is amazing, amazing, amazing value for money. I'd actually be quite tempted. I've got lots of ideas popping into my head now. I'd actually probably get this twice because of the way that I'd want to use everything in it, just to make loads and loads and loads and loads. So with your, oh, bear with me a second. How much are we going to get of this? My lists are all a bit ski-whiff today. It's 38 centimetres of the silver finish. It's a copper twisted round chain, and each of those links are 2 centimetres each. So this is a kit with a lot going on. We've got a lot of people watching this morning. If you've just got the Whammer tool, the hugest of congratulations at $18.95. Add this onto your order. This is a big, 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 big kit that you can make a lot of jewellery out of. Great value for money, 114 findings, giving you a metre of chain as well, giving you 115 in total. Extra chain in there. You've got the shibori ribbon in there. You've got 2 lots of nylon cord in there. You've got your suede cord in there. You've got beading thread in there. And you've got 2 lots of 10 metres of the copper wire. A phenomenal kit. Debbie?
You know what? You know, people often, we've been talking about when you lose your mojo, or you know, you're struggling for ideas. If you get this kit, there's so much in it. I defy it to not kickstart your mojo, because you've got your cord, so you can do any of your corded designs, your kumihimo, you know, your shambhala. You've got that gorgeous ribbon, which I went for first, just because I thought, wow, that's gorgeous. And then you've got wire as well, so you can wire the ribbon, you can make shapes out of the ribbon, and then you've got your 3 strands, which actually do look like, to me, like foam on the sea. So it's very well named, this. So I could do a whole magazine project out of this kit. I'd be as happy as Larry.
Brilliant. Well, let's see. Do you know what I'd love to do? I tell you what. Oh, now then, I was going to run a competition. I don't know if I could. I've just had an idea. I'm going to save that for another day.
Oh.
I'll run it by you in the break.
Okay.
And then see what you think. Get this kit. Get this kit. It's gorgeous. The colours, I tell you what, blue as well is one of the most popular colour of gemstones to sell if you sell your jewellery. Lots of you already on the phone lines. PZGC31, free phone number 0800 644 655. Congratulations to those of you who've already got it. There's lots of you shopping on the website this morning. And of course, add it into your basket on the website and check it out. It should be £45.50 if you were to buy everything individually on the website. But we said we're going to give you loads of freebies today.
Oh, wow.
It's just £24.95. And it's on a first come first serve basis. Grab the kit. Remember, you can enter it then into the Wall of Fame. You'll see what Debbie's done with it by the end of the show. And there's kyanite in there, genuine, natural kyanite, one of the oldest gemstones in the world. And an incredible gemstone in formation. When it was first discovered, a lot of people were loving it with its comparison to blues of sapphires. Of course, we're knowing how incredibly rare blue sapphire is now, and kyanite, I think, for that reason, and many reasons, but it's really coming into its own. So, at £24.95, very in-demand gemstones in here, great accenting freebies in here, free wire, free threads with your cores, with your nylon cores and your suede cord, the ribbon, the extra chain, the 3 strands of genuine gemstones, the findings pack, the beading thread, £24.95. I've just had confirmation that we are really, really busy. It's Saturday morning, we're riding that wave. Oh yeah. So, I'm going to leave you to it.
Okay, thank you.
Enjoy.
Very workable, oh, the voice gone, very workable gauges as well. Not gauges that you have to think, oh, what can I do with that? But really workable gauges as well. So
the 0.8 and the 0.4
thank
in there.
you.
You're welcome. I'd love to take some credit for that, but no credit at all. Who put that together, Kim? Did you? Kim did it.
Did you?
I thought, do you know what?
It's gorgeous.
That has a designer head, doesn't it? You're very clever, Kim. Complete fluke. I love her. Right, enjoy. Okay, so tell you what we'll do first off. Let's do a crimp bead offer for you. Because these are not your average crimp beads. I'd actually see these. They're 925 sterling silver. Half of them have got, you're going to be getting 80 in total. 40 have got 9 carat yellow gold plating, and the other 40 are solid silver. The base metal for all of them is 925 sterling silver. They're all measuring 3 by 2 millimeters. They look slightly different sizes there on the picture, but they're not. They are all the same exact size. They're 3 by 2 millimeters. So these are not your average crimp beads because they're longer, they're wider, and for that reason, with a gemstone strand of distinction, these for me are the ideal spacer bead. They're solid 925 sterling silver. And for a spacer bead, even Mike's agreeing with me. Hello, Mike. Do you know what, before I came on air this morning, Mike just looked at me and he went, Lucy, calm down. I was having a rant. These are gorgeous. They are an essential, and also not just for using it as a spacer bead, but how lovely to use a solid 925 sterling silver finding when you are using gemstone strands of distinction, and we're featuring those today. How lovely to use this for bridal jewellery, special birthday jewellery, if you're giving it as a gift, to use a solid 925 sterling silver. For me, since we now stock crimp bead covers, and I've started using crimp bead covers all the time, crimp beads like this, for me, I do see as a spacer bead, because with crimp bead covers, you can always cover up a lesser metal of crimp bead if you would want to, if it's going to, just if you're going to be using it for its function. They are lovely. 0800 644 655. Now we've got less than 100 of these available. Okay, we've got less than 100 of these available. Now crimp bead, you can use it as for a spacer, or you can literally use it as sort of a functional element to a piece of jewellery. 0800 644 655. Now we're just getting to see if we can find a piece of jewellery in the studio that's actually used a crimp bead to demonstrate it for you. But basically, if you were to bead, really, if you're going to use them as a functional element, you put your strands through there when you've been doing your beading, and it's when you're using beading thread, and you put your strands through, and then you literally squeeze it. And then that traps all the threads so they do not move. Now, all of this is explained in your free booklet and free DVD that's going to come to you with your first purchase. But like I said, I'd be really tempted to use these as space beads. Now, we're going to go under £10 for 80, and they're solid 925 sterling silver. I know. I know, I know. It's Kim! Oh, she was so nearly seen on screen, and she knew that, and she legged it. That necklace is gorgeous. I love that. So here is a crimp bead. They're not as big as the ones that you're seeing, but that's what I mean. So you'd feed your beading thread through, then put it back on itself to create a little loop, and squeeze the tube. And there you can see the function of a crimp bead. It's absolutely essential. And to be honest, without them, you're going to struggle. I don't actually know how I would ever not use a crimp bead one with beading thread. Unless you knot it.
There's a little round thing that I hate using called a calotte, and it's sort of a little round. It's like, do you know when you put your thread through, you can't do it with
got them on the website.
Do you know what I mean? It's more for knotting, isn't it? But not for beading thread. You need them. Yeah,
you do. You do need these in your life. It's a long time since I've said that, but you do. They are an essential. What's really lovely as well is obviously the ones that you're going to be getting are longer than the average. You've just seen an average length one that we stock in situ there, but these are longer than the average. They are solid 925 sterling silver. Fabulous opportunity to get solid 925 sterling silver, and of course you've got the 9-carat yellow gold and 40 of them, and 40 in the pure solid silver. I've got people buying 4s and 2s of these packs at a time. It's a great offer. We are busy this morning. Take advantage. They're flying out. We've only got 41 left to confirm. Good luck. Because for 80, we're at £5.95, and you'll find that extraordinarily competitive. To have a look elsewhere, these are solid 925 sterling silver, with the added bonus of 40 having the 9-carat yellow gold. Congratulations to all of you. Do you know what? Debbie and I had a little bit of a conversation before we came on out. We were not expecting to be that busy this morning because of the weather. Oh my word. I think we were wrong. Just going to apply a little bit of hand cream while we're having this interlude of just looking at the crimp beads. Oh, they're ever so sore this morning. Oh, wait till you see the next kit. Now, within the show today, we are, of course, going to be talking a lot about enamel. We have got the melting pot in stock, but this could be, in fact, if we sell out today, that is it. We will no longer be, unless things dramatically change, but I have been told recently that we are no longer going to be stocking that particular melting pot. I believe it's no longer being made.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, what a
now,
shame.
whether we've been misinformed, or whether I've been misinformed, or I've misinterpreted it, but that is my understanding. Am I right, Kim? That's what Kim's heard as well, producer Kim. So if you're wanting, if you've been umming and ahhing about the melting pot, you've got to get it today. You've actually got no choice.
Oh, that's really sad.
Yeah.
That makes me want to get another one in case my one breaks ever.
Yeah. Well, yeah, seriously, you should.
Well, you know, because I'm so addicted to it now, since I've been introduced to it. I don't know, it just fuels my creativity so much. I wouldn't like to think that I would be without it.
Well,
and couldn't get another one.
Get another one.
Okay, I will.
Yeah. So, we're going to apparently got some texts. Oh, now then. Morning, everybody. What are you texting in today? Hi, it's Carol from Bedfordshire. Hiya, darling. My hay fever is very bad. Oh, and I'm non-stop sneezing, but your Sharon Price is cheering me up. Thanks, Sharon. Oh, Carol, isn't hay fever? Oh, it's because it's there. And when it's there, isn't it just, oh. Now, I don't know if it works, but a friend of mine swears by putting a certain type of thing up her nose. Oh, can I say Vaseline? I've said it now. Or maybe she would use Carmex or Sudocrem. Well, little tip, you've probably heard it, but if you haven't, because then it prevents the pollen from going up her nose. Have you tried that?
No.
Do you get hay fever?
I get really bad hay fever. I have a special...
Have you not tried the Vaseline up your nose thing?
No, that makes sense to me though.
It's a barrier to stop it from... Just call me Dr. Lucy. I would like to confirm and retract that statement immediately. I am not a doctor. It's what my friend does. So if you want to try a little bit of barrier cream up your nose, apparently that's very good. And in fact, I think I was told that when Charlie was really little, my little boy, and we thought we might have hay fever. So there you go. Morning, ladies. Hello, darling. Had an operation on my eye yesterday. Oh, aren't we just all in a wonderful state? I've got really sore feet. Today, my operation went completely wrong, it turns out. Brilliant. Debbie's got her arthritis kicking in her hands. Carol's got hay fever. We've got Chantel's had an operation on her eye. Oh, do you know what? We're all in good company. Let's all cheer each other up. So recovering by watching JM with one eye. Keep up the good work. Love Chantel in Suffolk. Chantel, we're sending you so much love, hon. I think it's when it's here as well, you can't get away from it, can you? Like earache and toothache, and you've had operation on your eye. Send you so many get well wishes, hun. Mwah. Big love to you. And this is from Alan in Greater London. Good morning, all at JM Towers. Shaky wakey Alan, shake it. No, Alan, Alan, you've messaged me and I totally and utterly, because I'm living in La La Land because I'm having my loft conversion done, I totally need to message you back. We're friends, we're totally friends. Shaky wakey Alan checking in and watching in the morning. Good luck for a fabbo show as always. Alan, thanks doll. We've established that Alan lives in London, but he splits his time between there and Wakefield. And Alan, I know exactly, he messaged me because he used to live in a pub in Wakefield when I was there. Totally know the pub, we totally would have seen each other, and probably, yes, quite honestly, so I had a few to drink in there, so yeah. We need to meet. We need to meet. You need to come on a Sunday experience and we need to eat cake together. It'll be fabulous. Morning, darling. Claire in Suffolk. Apparently eating local. I've heard this. Oh, I've heard this. Yes. Yeah. Claire, thank you for reminding us on this. So for another tip. Oh, it's like embarrassing bodies, but less embarrassing, isn't it? Apparently eating local honey works as well for hay fever. Poorly, Claire, with ruptured tendon. No! In your wrist, so you can't make. You just have to buy instead. Claire, we're all falling apart. Oh, Claire! Now, honestly, have you tried a handy Andy? Because if it's in one wrist, you know the handy Andy tool. I don't know if we've got any in stock at the moment. Honestly, give it a go, because you will be able to do, even if it's the hand that you usually. So if you're right-handed and you've ruptured it in your right hand, that's awful. Then you'd be able to do bits and pieces with the left, just to keep you going. So the handy Andy tools, they're amazing. They've got like little grippers and a magnifying glass. And I can give you the code, okay? So it is elephant, buffalo, zebra, xylophone. Or how about elephant, buffalo, zebra, zebra? Oh, xylophone. Oh no! I know, I'm teaching. You know what? I do know why I just did that, because I've not slept a wink. Because my feet have gone wrong. I went on a forum last night and I haven't slept a wink. I've terrified myself about what's going to happen because my foot operation's gone wrong. So I've not slept. Charlie slept. I didn't sleep last night. So what's going to happen in today's show? I apologise now because I haven't got a clue. We'll try that again. If you would like the handy Andy tool, it is elephant, buffalo, zebra, xylophone spelt with an X. 40. That's just appalling and embarrassing and awful. This is the handy Andy. This is the helping hands. And how much is it at the moment, please, Kim? Yeah, it's only £4.95. I bought one for my dad because he does a lot of model aircraft. Well, he spends his whole life. I went to Mum and Dad's house last night though, it was hilarious. Went to pick up Charlie after work, 1 in the afternoon, and my mum went, Lucy, your father has expanded the shed, it's all in the garden, and I'm not happy. And I walked into the garden, and there's planes everywhere. And she went, look at my beautiful garden. Look, I'm not talking to him. They were fine. Don't worry, Lucy, I've had a handy Andy work for me the other day. Lucy, good. Claire. Oh, good. Well, for anyone out there as well, if you've got dexterity problems, or you just need a magnifying glass, or you just need another pair of hands, quite frankly, if they could do one of these that could make the dinner.
I was just going to say that. Or
do the hoovering.
nice.
Cup of tea, I'd be quite happy. A robotic handy Andy, how fabulous would that be? Oh, do you know what? You're all fabulous. Aren't you lovely? You'll keep me going. Yeah, I didn't sleep a wink. Shouldn't go on the internet on forums, should you? Terrified myself. Terrified myself, I have. Right, but what a way to bring us round. Oh my word. This is the most amazing genre of jewellery making. And today, if you have never done jewellery enamel before, you're going to, as of today, you are today, consider yourself already addicted. It's done. Yeah? Here's the kit. You're also going to get all your findings. And it's my favourite findings pack. It's the one with the flowers in, which apparently we don't have much more in stock anymore, but I keep saying that, so ignore me, I'm not going to tell you that anymore, but apparently it is no longer, it's just the final few that are popping into kits. Oh my word. Now the big wow factor for the price of this kit as well is the quality of the pearls. Look at this. Gosh, Debbie.
So easy.
Wow.
So easy.
Really?
To make. Yeah. I mean, it's all the things that you can do with something really expensive like a precious metal clay, but you can do it with enamel for pennies, and you can come out with wow factor elements for your jewellery.
How much do you think that cost to make?
Oh, it was a tiny wee bit of 2 jars of enamel. And I did put some gleams over the top just to bring out the, so whatever sort of 1/4 of 1 pot of enamel costs really.
Pence.
So, pennies. Yeah, and I did make it from a mould that I made myself out of the 2-part moulding compound that we've got on the website.
Wow.
So, you can basically just make anything that you want to add to your jewellery. So you're making it truly bespoke and truly unusual with this enamel. That's what I love about it. And I'm continuing learning about it, finding different things for it. And I haven't so far run out of ideas of what to do with it. So that's why when you said the melting pot, they might not be making it, I was like, no, they can't do that.
Well, what we'll do in this first kit is we're going to do a demonstration with pieces already made. Then as we go throughout the show, we'll do more and more on the enamel, and by the end of the show, you will have a really, really clear understanding about how to use it. So right now, get the product, and then you'll understand by the end of the show how to use it. We'll have supplied you with the heating, the melting pot that you need to work with the enamels. That's the essential tool you need to be able to pursue enamel. And once you've got that, and you've got a kit,
off you go.
Off you go. So if you've already got the melting pot, oh my goodness, it's amazing. If you're thinking, I'd love to be able to make that, get this kit and we'll supply you with the melting pot later on in the show, and the most ridiculous low price for it as well, because it's the last time, quite possibly, that we'll feature it on air. Now, look at the pearls, look at the pearls, look at the wire work. You get every single ingredient that Debbie has used. You get every single ingredient. In terms of the genuine gemstones that you're seeing here, goodness, this is flying out. You've got white agate plain rounds at 4mm, and then you've got the most beautiful blue pearls. In fact, I can show you, there are the strands. Look. Oh. And here, I feel almost a little bit overwhelmed by the sheer volume of the contents of the kit. Wow. Genuine, incredible, beautiful pearls. 7 to 8mm. So you get all the enamel. You must have had masses left over as well. Masses.
And the good thing is, in this kit you get your diamond clear. You get a tub of diamond clear, so it makes the rest of your colours go further because you can dilute them. So when if you want a really powerful strong colour, then you might want to use them in undiluted form. But I always think if you add a little bit of diamond clear into the mix, it makes your colours last longer. And also you can do other things with diamond clear, like the image transfer that I showed before, you can do with your diamond clear. So there's lots of different techniques you can do. So you get that diamond clear on its own is you can just do loads with it. And then you get these complementing colours. So they all go together. What I really liked about this was you get the titanium white. and I'd never used a titanium white before, and it gives this incredible
white.
When you add it in to the blue, it's almost like a little planet. Me and the kids thought it was, we were all in the kitchen, the kids got really involved as well, and it was like, you know, oh, it's like a planet. And then my other son went, it can't be a planet because where's the green, where's the land? But you know, and we was getting our imaginations going. And my husband said afterwards, oh, I love it when we can just do that, because I was actually working, but they came in and joined in and they made things. I've got things here that they made, so that's how easy it is. Amazing.
So this is a kit where you've got your 2 essential strands of genuine gemstones. You've got your essential findings pack of 114 findings and a metre of chain. You've got your 50 metres of beading thread. But then you've also got a free gift of 10 metres of 0.6 wire. Okay, so that's completely free. And then you're also going to be getting within the kit 4 colours of jewel enamel. And what you do, you will see later in the show, is effectively you're going to sprinkle these into a pot that melts them, creates them into a liquid. You pour that into the mould, and you are going to be getting the Carantha silicone moulds, which are incredible for enamel. You're getting that as a free gift as well today, and you let it dry, and you've created your own beads. And it is amazing. So there's the Carantha mould, okay? And that's 3 moulds in one, so it's even better value for money. So Debbie has hardly used any of these to create the enamel pieces that you're seeing here. Now the contents of this kit should be coming to £47.15, which is amazing. I mean, the quality of those pearls is extraordinary. Just gorgeous. Okay. Kim, how are we doing on stock levels? Okay, we're going to have to be quick off the mark off this one then. Okay, are you ready? So Debbie has made 4 stunning moulds, could make stunning enamel pieces. Look, £27.95. It's phenomenal. You've got 4 pots. You've got £16 worth of enamel.
I was just about to say
that's free.
How much that costs if you buy it per tab, which is still, you know, not expensive for a hobbying, but to get them all in a kit. When I started off, I got my pot, and then I wasn't really sure what I did with it, so I bought as I went along, which works out more expensive because you're not sure what you need. But the good thing about having these in a kit is that you get everything you need. And I must say about this mould as well, not only do you get 3 in 1, but it's a special mould that you actually get the little indentations in the side that make them really user friendly, because you can actually pass your wire through and then pour your enamel in, and it's embedded. Whereas you can do that with other moulds, but you tend to have to hold it over the top. It's a little bit more fiddly. So if you haven't done it before, these are perfect for that. When I saw these actually come on a while ago on their own, I thought, wow, what a great idea.
So that means you've got your bead ready to go, ready to be attached within the design.
Because as you can see there, it's completely encased, the wire.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you might only want to encase it on one side if you were just going to sort of hang it as a charm. But, you know, don't underestimate how good that is. When I saw those before, and they were sold out before I could get one, when they weren't in a kit, that wasn't this one, it's a different one, I thought, oh wow, what a good idea. You know, actually having so that you can put the wire in.
Yeah, it makes complete utter sense. I don't know why you would do it in any other way.
I know, but no, these seem to be quite a new thing. So I'd highly recommend these moulds, fantastic.
And just really pretty, even outside of the enamel. And maybe you look at this kit and you think, my friend loves doing enamel and I really like those pearls. It's a type of kit you could actually buy and split as well and share with somebody. So at £27.95, good luck everyone. So we are going to be focusing on how to use these enamels and also the moulds later in the show with the melting pot. We've got a big deal coming up on that later on. But in the meantime, we're going to look at the way that these pieces have been used within the designs that Debbie has made. So if I just talk you through very, very quickly all the components in each of these, and then we can see a demo from Debbie. So on this one, you've got the agates and the blue pearls going round, an enamel piece creating that beautiful rose, which is lovely to be in the theme of the flower connector at the front. You get every single ingredient that you can see here. Debbie's also got loads left over of the findings, loads of findings left over. You've got the chain going down to these gorgeous little pearls with the flower spaces. The necklace here has got using the chain with the toggle clasp on the back. You get 3 different toggle clasps in this collection, well, a connector as well. two toggle clasps on the flower connector, and then beautiful. So Debbie has used the same ingredients. She's just created her own mold for this. Then this piece, obviously, you can see the pearls and the agate with the chain and another toggle clasp at the back. And then you're really heavily using the wire on this bangle here and the S-clasp from the S-clasp extender chain. So, Debbie, démonstrations. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
I mean, that is a tiny bit of the enamel. I could have gone on and on and on. Obviously, I had 3 kits to make. So I've got extra bits here that I made, other roses. My son made this little angel on. So, and then I had loads of enamel left. So it will go on and on. It won't just make what I've got here. You can make lots of other enamel components. I was just going to show you how to make a little pendant. So that's the largest mould with the wire that you get in the kits actually put into the mould and the enamel poured on top. So that obviously gives you a length at the top and a length at the bottom, and that isn't going anywhere. That's not coming out. Yeah, so I thought it looked like a little planet, so I thought I'd have some stars hanging from it. So all I did, you get these little spacer beads, which are gorgeous, they're like little daisies. So I've put one of those on and a pearl on the top, and decided that that's where I was going to hang my pendant from. So just a wrapped loop at the top, using my round nose pliers, nice and simply wrap around. If you can use a wrap loop rather than a basic loop, then I would always suggest you do so, because it just adds to the security of your piece. If you're quite new to jewellery making and you're not really confident with your wrap loops, don't worry about it. A regular loop will do just as well. And then that left me my bottom part of my wire, so I just popped on 2 of my little teeny beads. And having these little teeny beads but with quite a decent size hole makes quite a difference in the kit as well. You don't have to use your little tiny head pins, you can get them onto your regular ones. So again, I'm just going to make another loop at the bottom. Again, I wrap it around my pliers so that that's all nice and secure, and then trim. So you have actually got there a pendant on its own if you wanted to leave it like that. Now what I did with these star head pins, I love doing this because I think the little stars are sometimes wasted if you can't see them.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
They're lovely, aren't they? It's just take your star and very gently turn it to the front. Now you don't want to squish it too hard or be too rough with it, because you can actually snap that off if you get a bit excited, which I've done in the past. So you just want to
gently tease them to the front, and however many you want, pop them together. Different lengths I thought were nice, so that the stars were hanging down at different lengths. And then I just got some of my wire, which you get in with the kit. So, every single ingredient that Debbie is using, you get in the kit.
And then I just sort of gently wrapped around. Just the prime purpose of this is to hold them together, and then snip. You'll take a little bit longer than I am. So you'll make it all nice and neat. Whoop, there it goes. And then all I did was the top bit was I just got my round nose pliers onto the end and actually twirled them down, because I thought they looked quite pretty. I'm trying not to lean forward, get my head in the way. So that then you've got the bottom bit. Now you can hammer that if you want to. You could use your whammer to actually hammer the little... I was just about to say that.
Yeah. The whammer, don't worry if you've just tuned in and you think, oh, have they done the whammer? Yes, we have, but we've still got stock. It's $18.95. We'll talk about it again later in the show. $18.95, and you've got 3 different heads to that hammer, including a nylon head on there, so it's $18.95. Grab it today.
So you could, if you wanted to make it stronger, if you just wanted to make a little feature, I wouldn't hammer the stars because you'll hammer them off, but you can certainly hammer in between the 2 joins, and then you just add that to your bottom of your head pin with a jump ring so that it moves round.
Gorgeous. And there it is, there's
very
the finished
simple
piece.
Not a lot of enamel, a couple of head pins, and a little bit of wire. And then just either add it to a chain, or I've added some lovely pearls in there to break it up. But again, the pearls are quite striking, so you don't need a lot to make a statement in one piece, I don't think.
Very true. So the fact, well, I mean, you get a full 38cm strand in there anyway, but that's fab. So Debbie, we will catch up with you very shortly and see a demonstration of how to use the melting pot, which could quite possibly be... What's the word I was going to say? I was going to say goodbye to it in a... Like au revoir, but not au revoir.
Farewell.
Not farewell either. It was Auf Wiedersehen. It wasn't that either. Adieu. No. Brilliant. What amazing telly we're doing today. Great. Lovely. Should we go over here? Yeah. Let's go and do some Larimar. Wow. Okay. I've got very limited stock on this. It's extraordinary. The sizes of them are huge. I'm very aware that I keep saying the same thing about Larimar, but it's because it's the truth and it is what it is. So, it is only from one place in the whole world. And if you've been to the Dominican Republic on holiday, you'll have seen this gemstone for sale, and you will have seen it on sale at the most extraordinarily high prices compared to what we do here. Why is that? It's because you're a captive audience while you're there, and the people who are selling it in situ, so in the airports or in the little shops in the Dominican Republic, are working to make a living, but obviously know that you're in the country where it's from. It's very much talked about in the Dominican Republic. It's a big wow factor. It's a reason a lot of people go there, is to get Larimar. It's the only place you can get it. So it's only really properly discovered. Previous century, turn the previous century, a gentleman called Miguel walking along the beach, saw some Larimar on the beach, went to the council, said, can I find out where this is from? Can I go mining? They said no. Then later on, in about 1978, was it 1978? You see, no sleep. I've had not a minute of sleep because I read a forum last night and terrified myself about my feet. What a plonker. He was walking along the beach, again, also called Miguel, and that's not legend or lore, that's fact. He went to the local council at the time and said, please can I start mining for this? I'm intrigued, I want to know more. And they said yes. He went ahead, found this incredible deposit, which is just up in the mountains. And what's really amazing is it's near quite a lot of waterfalls. And with the waterfall action, they think that's how it's getting swept down to then meet the water to bring it onto the beach. So the fact that you've got that connotation of it being with the lavish lapping of the water, it's only from one place. And what's happening is when Larimar is actually found in the ground, what they've found is they actually then, the reason it's making its way to the surface is where volcanic eruptions over time have pushed these mineral properties up into the mountain, so in volcanic areas, but it's being found in slightly other deposits, because coming out, if you imagine this is the main volcano, this is a brilliant description, then around here are shafts, which they've called chimneys, where the deposits are being caught and being pushed up to the surface. But this is the only place in the world where it's happening. There'll come a point where man has gone in and got all the Larimar, and that is it. So it's incredibly collectible. Now, it's a beautiful, mesmerising gemstone that for me, the perfect setting for this is silver. That's personal preference. I do think it would work beautifully with the kit that we've just done. But it's an amazing gemstone. But what's sensational about this is truly the size. You must, I really think, when you've made jewellery out of this, you should get them valued. They are so rare to get in this size and this quality. We're not talking about little nuggets. We're talking about fully cut, beautiful, big drops of these plain pear cuts. Now, if you've got this in your basket, I'm going to urge you to check out. The phone lines are hotting up. Stella and Leslie, congratulations. You were the first ones in to get yours. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You've got 80 carats on that strand. I'm going to count them for you. It's a 17-centimetre strand, but obviously you've got spaces in there. So you're going to get approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of these pieces. Now, I've got to say as well that even comparable to our sister channels of Gems TV and Rocks TV, and the price of these for the carat weight is going to be quite extraordinary. Frankie, hello darling, how are you? Hope you had a lovely holiday, doll. I think you've probably just got back. That's Frankie, one of our regular viewers who made my steampunk necklace. I can see she's there. Frankie, check out your basket, hun, because he's going to go. these are amazing. Now, the reason you're going to get such a low price for them, again, as I've always said, is we're part of the larger picture here. We're part of the Genuine Gemstone Company. When these were bought, we weren't just doing a deal on this and getting enough to create your strands, because the strand was then created for you in our workshops in Jaipur in India. So we went directly to the Dominican Republic, said, yes, we're going to have that amount of them, please. Took them to the workshops in Jaipur in India, which they were then perfectly colour matched and drilled and cut into this. But apart from that, there's been no other treatment on them. But because we bought them as part of a huge package, because big pieces were also bought for Gems TV and Rocks TV, our sister channels, the price is incredibly low. I would recommend getting a valuation on them. It is a gemstone that's becoming more and more in demand, because it's a gemstone that's starting to be used by some incredibly high-end designers. And I think when you then see those, that starts to filter down to everyday mainstream jewellery. You're not going to see this in your average high street jewellers. It's rare. It's rare. It's really rare. It's just not that readily available. It is only one from one place in the world. And the thing is, maybe you are going to the Dominican Republic this year. Is anyone texting in to say that they've bought any in the Dominican Republic? Can you do me a favour? If anyone has, can you let me know? And how much you did pay for it? Because in the airport particularly, can you imagine, oh, I've been on my holiday and it's here. Well, how about you then say, in memory of your holiday of the Dominican Republic, why don't you send me a photograph and I'll get inspiration from that and make you a piece using genuine Larimar from there. Or you can make your own piece, or there's so many different connotations, and make people aware of this. I mean, it's amazing. It is an amazing gemstone. So you could sell jewellery in a travel agent.
Yeah, I think it's a great place to sell jewellery.
Sell jewellery in a travel agent.
You know, have a case like they do in some places, like in hotels. I've been into hotel lobbies.
Oh yeah. Janet has, guest designer Janet, who's on yesterday, she has a big display in a local hotel to her.
It's a great idea.
There's a big hotel that I go to actually when I do events over in Belfast, and they have a massive display of handmade jewellery.
Do they? Yeah,
massive, and it just sells. It's incredibly high price as well. It's an amazing jewellery. But this, I mean, this is a gemstone. Yeah, in a travel agents you could send, you know, Tanzanite jewellery for people going to Tanzania, and oh yeah, just an idea, isn't it? Right, we'll bring the price in, but to be honest, the price is irrelevant. If you want it, you know it's going to be incredibly low price here. Just get it. There's no point even comparing. The only people that we have to compare ourselves to, the only people that we have to watch prices on to be competitive with, is our own website. Honestly, $34.95 for that amount for 80 carats of Larimar. Oh my goodness! It's no surprising that people are multi-buying. It is a phenomenal gemstone that grows in the most extraordinary way in only one place on the earth. And people will recognize this. When you're wearing it, you're wearing something incredibly special, incredibly rare, incredibly sought after. And that is an incredible quality of Larimar. Prime example, you look at that and you know it's Larimar. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I'm looking forward to seeing your oh, Frankie, you got it. Well done, hon. I'll have a Facebook chat with you later, doll. $34.95. Good luck to you. But talking about the Wall of Fame, and I want to see these on the Wall of Fame, let's go and have a look at today's entries. That's amazing. Amazing. So the Wall of Fame, folks, this is the opportunity for you to send in your designs to us. It doesn't matter what your technique is. If you're doing the basic stretchy bracelets, if you're doing incredibly elaborate wire work, everyone has exactly the same chance to win exactly the same prizes. So you send in a picture, and all we ask is the majority of the products that you have used, the ingredients, are from Jewellery Maker. You send it in. You can send it in by midday on a Tuesday to be entered into the draw for the following week. And basically on a Wednesday we pull out 2 numbers. Every single entry has a number attached to it, even if it doesn't get shown on TV, and that's just haphazard. It's nothing to do with how intricate they are or what techniques you've used or choice of products, but 2 names will be drawn on a Wednesday out of our tombola. Second prize wins £50 credited to your account. First prize, £100 credited to your account. So here are some more entries. The first one here is 367. It's a beautiful bracelet. Absolutely gorgeous. This is from Karen in Devon. Hello, lovely. Hi, everyone. I just wanted to share this lovely bracelet my 10-year-old daughter has made over the weekend. I was set a challenge for me and my daughter. My daughter chose the bead scoop on cubes, and I was so pleased with what she's made. Thanks, JM, for the lovely gemstones, and keep up the good work. From Karen in Devon, and that's from Karen's daughter. I haven't got a name for you there, lovely, but you're obviously destined to be a jewellery maker because that's so professional and amazing, and your choice of gemstones is fantastic, and the colour's great, and you're 367. Good luck. Oh, good luck, good luck.
I've got 368 here. Beautiful owls. This week's Wall of Fame entry are 2 macrame owls. The necklace is made from black wax cord with blue agate eyes. It has a wood bead beak, and the cord I made from satin cord on lucé, mainly all from my JM stash. The silver brooch was made from silver thread and seed beads from my sewing stash. Both have eye pin ears. Hope you like them. And that's from Mary in Sussex. Oh, they're amazing. I think they're gorgeous. And you could do so many things with those as well, couldn't you?
Yeah. Appliques on cushions. And owls are so big in home textiles and things at the moment. Yeah,
everywhere.
They're fab, Mary.
368. So good luck
to you, Han. 369. Someone has been busy. I love these little ring display things as well. They're great. 369. My entry this week is a collection of copper rings inspired by Sammy and Gemma. All JM gemstones, and had 2 attempts at Sammy's Cobra ring. An unfortunate slip of the flush cutters left the first one a little short. Best wishes to all from Linda. They're fabulous.
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Good luck. And I tell you what, if you want to do that look, get the Whammer that we've got in today. Perfect, perfect. 369, good luck.
Oh, this is right up my alley. 370, I'd wear that, it's gorgeous. Hi, please find attached my entry for the Wall of Fame. This was my first attempt using peach sari silks and 0.8 gold wire on the wire coiling gizmo. I think it has a lovely summery feel to it, which is perfect for here in Barcelona. Good luck to all the other entrants, big smiley face and 2 kisses. And that's from Ellie.
Ellie, you're in Barcelona. I'm not surprised that you put a big smiley face on there and 2 kisses.
I think that's perfect for here and Barcelona.
I think it's perfect for anywhere in the world.
370, good
We
luck.
need to come and see you in Barcelona.
We do.
Great shopping in Barcelona. Brilliant shopping.
I've never been.
Haven't you?
No.
We need to Jewellery Maker trip. Now, final one for now is 371. This is lovely. This is from Teresa in Berkshire. Hello, lovely. Hi all, here's my entry to the Wall of Fame. My first time making a wirework crochet cuff, and I'm really pleased with it. That's amazing, your first time. It looks so messy to start with, but then I stuck with it and it turned out well. I used wire and findings from JM and beads from my enormous stash. Good luck to all this week from Teresa in Berkshire. That's gorgeous on your first attempt. Well, we look forward to seeing more. 371. Now we are going to go to a short break. When we come back, we're going to be doing the pearls straight away after the break. We're going to be ridiculously busy. They're amazing, they're massive, they're going to the lowest price I think we've ever done for this size of pearl. The quality is phenomenal, they're ridiculous, they will sell out, they're going to be gorgeous, and then at 12 o'clock we're going to do the presenter's pick of those beautiful pink amethysts, and there they are. And the combination of the peach, with the pearls, with those amethysts, oh, I'm in heaven. Don't go anywhere, all coming up, and loads more on the other side of this.
The fastest way to shop with Jewellery Maker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
We all know having the right tools for the job is important, so we here at Jewellery Maker have designed a toolkit which includes all your essential pliers for jewellery making, including round nose and flat nose pliers, wire cutters, as well as a bead reamer, snips and tweezers. You've got everything you need for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
When shopping with Jewellery Maker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 6444 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Buy these. Seriously, if you're going to buy just one item in today's show, they are amazing. Be on the phone lines now for them. They go from a 10 by 9 up to an 11 by 10. Now, bulk buy. If you love anything, if you ever want to make anything with pearls, this is a prime opportunity to buy one of the most popular gemstones at this size. I do think, and we've researched, this is the lowest price that we've done for this size and this quality of pearl. They're amazing, they're absolutely amazing. Now they're classified as a potato pearl because verging is a little bit more on the oval. They're not your typical potato pearl because a typical potato pearl would be more oval. They're big, they're bold, they're beautiful. It's a full 38 centimetre strand. They're incredible. Look at these. Now, I would hold them up to my neckline, but I'll show you why I can't hold them out in a full strand. Oh, actually, they're knotted there. Yeah. Have you got some snips there I can just borrow? Some scissors or something? Thank you, darling. Thank you. Right, seriously, multi-buy on these. Multi-buy! We've already got a queue on the phone lines. Now, that is me holding the pearls next to each other. So if you wanted, oh my word! Oh my word, we're going under £15. I would seriously multi-buy. You are going to be shocked. You've got a 30-day money back guarantee, 1 post and packaging price. Almost 100 of these have gone already. We've got lots, which is why, well, saying we've got lots. We've got another, oh, we had lots. Okay, TG P039. They are just amazing. Can you imagine these? Oh, look at that combination. How much can you pay for a pearl necklace of this size? We know that we haven't found one single necklace out there that obviously you would you'd have to put a clasp on, but we've not found one necklace of this size, genuine freshwater culture pearl, for under £15. And honestly, even if you were to put a 925 sterling silver clasp on here, and if you were to sell it for £15, you'd be in profit. Yeah, that's how low we're going on these. I'd seriously bulk buy. Now, I can't guarantee your valuations on them, but I can tell you that we've had some incredible valuations on pearl jewellery that's been made. Remember, we are one of the largest sources of gemstones in the world. We are going directly to the best suppliers that we can for the prices that we're after, to drive those prices down low, because your average bead shop or your average jeweller who you're buying in, say an average jeweller is stocking 5 pearl necklaces. We've got hundreds of this strand. We've got the buying power, but also we've got the rapport because we're also buying for Gems TV and Rocks TV. And also, we've got the rapport. We know the right people to go to. We pass that saving on to you. And what we're about to do is going to prove this. Best of luck. I would say, yeah, most people are buying. Pat in Menorca, you're back with us today. We've got somebody who just bought 6. Go for it. Amazing. 3s, 2s, 6. Well done, Helen. Do you know what? When they are at this price, you seriously do bulk buy because they are just £11.95. We've now got less than 100. We had hundreds. £11.95. Now, if you've got this in your basket, just check it out. If you saw that, I know Frankie's watching this morning. and I've talked about it before, but the steampunk necklace that she made for me has got about this size pearls in, and it's amazing with steampunk, which is really funky contemporary feel. Or you go incredibly classy and classic and just restrand them, or you just interject the odd one, or you make stud earrings out of them. You know, the opportunities are truly endless. TGP 039, they're amazing, amazing, amazing. They are going to sell out. Now can you imagine with the Larimar? Look, have they gone? Are the pearls gone? The pearls have almost gone. If you check out your baskets, if you've got it in your basket, check it out now. So the Larimar, apparently we've just had a text in about it. And it says, from Leslie in Hampshire, hello darling, couldn't resist, bought 2 Larimar, first saw it in the US on holiday, 1 stone, nearly $100. Love the show, from Leslie in Basingstoke. Leslie, thank you so much for sending in a text regarding that. $100 for 1 stone. Now obviously we don't know the size of the stone, we don't know the quality of the stone, but it was genuine Larimar. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I do know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know, I do. Hi Lucy, I made 2 commission necklaces, bracelet sets with these with 925 sterling silver findings. Oh, this is about the pearls. And the owners love them and charge £15 for the bracelet. You've just got the whole strand for £11.95. Good for you, hun. Good for you. Thank you very much. Thank you once again. So £34.95. We've had a text in. Oh, do you know what? I've just got to share this with the team. Eric's just walked past. Producer Eric's just walked past. Obviously, his wife Sarah has not gone into labour. She's due today. Yeah, she's one of my best friends. And so that's okay. That was what there's no baby. We think this baby's going to be late. Her bump is still like under her chin. It's not dropped. It is wiggling around. And we just think this baby has got no intention of coming out. It's hilarious though. I went round yesterday and basically gave her a lesson in how to give birth. Because it hadn't occurred to her to think about it, because she had a C-section with the first one. Oh no. Yeah. So yesterday, crash course, 20 minutes, have a quick cup of tea. Right, this is what you need to do. Amazing. Right then, just call me Nurse Dr. Lucy. I'll sort out your hay fever, I'll sort out your dexterity issues, and I'll sort out labour. It's all sorted here. Fabulous. Which new strand do you want to do first then, my lovely? Oh my word. Now, actually, you can take these links apart and interject pearls and things within it as well. You would need to then replace it. You wouldn't be able to relink the links that you've taken apart, but there's definitely ways around it. So you could get a head pin and pop in other bits. Now, don't you think that is beautiful as it is? This is solid 925 sterling silver with a 9-carat rose gold plate, and they are genuine, exquisite, natural Mozambique garnets. Aren't there? Isn't that just? It's delicate, exquisite. Now I actually see this as a beautiful necklace, and I also said I would get probably 2 of these, because with the other one I'd just make masses and masses and masses of bracelets with little stamps. I'd have a little charm with a little stamp on it, probably in copper, because the copper would work so nicely with the rose gold.
These are gorgeous, you know, and they're so on trend, this sort of rosary style, but to have it with little tiny weeny gemstones, which would be so labour intensive to do yourself. Yeah. And you know, just to even have just one length, you know, coming down, because that's really on trend. That's how I like to wear my necklace. It's really long.
Me too. With
and you could have
it pendant,
just a little pendant on the bottom. It would be absolutely gorgeous. I think they're so delicate, and then you could make, if you wanted to, you could even wear another bracelet, necklace at the top. But oh yeah, gorgeous. It'd actually
be quite nice to get 2 of these and layer this.
Yes,
wouldn't it?
And have a bracelet and earrings to match. That'd be gorgeous.
Beautiful. And that's a really good point that Debbie just made there. Labour intensive and also material heavy.
Yeah.
Because all of these links have been done by hand. Look at an amazing technique of our craftsmen who have made this for you, and it has been all done by hand. Because every single link, actually, Mike, is it possible to get up close and personal one of those links? Because I want to show to you the intricacy, and it's pure 925 sterling silver, how labour intensive, but also look at the perfection of that. Oh my word, I've been making jewellery for years. There's not a chance. It'd take me a decade. Maybe not a decade, maybe a bit dramatic. But look at the quality of that Mozambique garnet. A garnet which is steeped in history, a garnet which is steeped with indulgence and richness of colour and literally saturated in, oh, it's like the most beautiful claret, isn't it? It's just, Okay, so it's a metre long. Do you know, I've realised as well, when I pick up certain pieces, I'll handle them differently because you automatically gravitate, and this, I feel like it's just so beautiful. It's beautiful. It's so elegant. It's got a lovely vintage feel to it. Can you imagine that in your hair as well?
Oh yeah, it'd be beautiful.
It's so interesting just to have a strand of chain in the hair at the moment. Or within, my friend's wedding. She's having a Sikh wedding, and her colour scheme will be reds and golds.
Gorgeous.
How beautiful is that? How elegant just to have. Do you know what? This is flying out left, right and centre. We've only got 21 of them left. Got people with it in their basket. Good luck. This is finesse, isn't it? £17.95. There's just not a chance that you could find a piece of jewellery made up at this quality. It's solid 925 sterling silver and 9 carat rose gold. Oh my goodness! And it's for us as jewellery makers. We can go to town. What would you do with this? Do you think then? A long pendant.
I have to be honest. That is a necklace right there. I would put that over my neck, and if I wanted to, I would add a pendant at the bottom. I potentially might stamp something personal on it. Maybe one of our little bird stamps and some initials or something like that, so I personalise it. But I love it as it is. I absolutely love it.
I just want to tell you actually, you won't waste a link because it doesn't come attached. Kim has actually just attached that with a little piece of wire for us so we can, which means, my producer Kim, which means you don't lose a link, so you could literally just pop a clasp on there or attach it together. That is a little piece of wire, because if that was linked in, if you wanted to cut it up, if you wanted to put a clasp on it, you'd have to lose one of the links, and then obviously one of the gemstones. You don't have to do that. It's £17.95. Really beautiful. There's only 6 of those left, so check out your baskets. So beautiful. Right, melting pot time. Big news. The melting pot is the essential tool for jewel enamel. I don't quite know what we're going to do when we haven't got it, because quite soon we're not going to have it. And it's not our fault. Apparently, the manufacturers are no longer going to be making it. Thank you. We're obviously going to have to look for an alternative. It does mean that quite possibly this could be the last enamel show that we have for a long, 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 long time. So we're taking advantage of that and throwing a lot to it, and really taking the prices down low, and effectively we're doing almost like a clearance price on it. Now Debbie's just getting set up. The melting pot is amazing. It's recently, actually, it was on special offer, and we've kept it on that special offer for today's show as well. I think it's been on special offer for quite some time actually, and the code is FWFT13. Without this pot, I can't get my head around how you do it without it, so you need it. So the first kit that we showed to you had the little pots of enamel in it, okay? And we're going to learn what we need to do. We're going to see how you do it. So,
la la la, I love this. Am I in shot? Yes, I am.
Say that again, sorry. How many have we got? Okay, we're so going to sell out of this. You need, oh my word. Right, you need to be buying this today. Okay, so I'm going to show you how it arrives to you. Do you know what? Just do it. You will absolutely regret not buying this. And we've got loads of reviews on it as well. Loads and loads and loads of reviews. And do you know what? Debbie, you have just said live on TV before, get another one just in case as a backup plan because we're no longer going to be having it. And this isn't we are no longer going to be having it and you can buy it elsewhere. The manufacturers are stopping this. We have no idea why. It's amazing. Maybe there's just not such a massive demand for them to warrant to keep on going because
I know that a lot of card makers and scrapbookers started off with using this before it came into the jewellery.
Claire's saying her mum who does card making uses it.
You know, so there's a lot of things that you can do, and even to the point where if you put the diamond clear in, you can coat your silk flowers and things and make them sort of have some structure so that you can add them to cards and to jewellery. But I think also, if you've got children of a certain age, when you start using this, they're going to want to join in. So if you don't want them interfering, I don't mind, but you know, a couple of pots on the go is always good. I mean, obviously, under a certain age, it does get hot, and I wouldn't recommend that you let your children loose with it on their own without adult supervision. But you know, if you're there to be able to sort of supervise the hot bits, my kids absolutely love this. So, I mean, holidays are coming up. I just don't like the thought that if anything happened to mine, that I couldn't get another one because it's honestly, I'm so addicted these days.
Yeah, and we're not scaremongering. The fact is, the manufacturers of this have decided to no longer do it. Where does it come from?
Is it Ranger?
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering where are they based? Hang on. New Jersey. Is that New Jersey?
Yes. I thought it was America because I've seen a lot of American sort of tutorials online of them doing it, you know, with the people that work for the company.
Now the great thing is it does come with instructions. If you are uncertain when you get it home, if you think, oh, I don't know if I know exactly what to do with it, go and have a look. We've got the DVDs, but also you can just look online, put in melting pot tutorials. There's loads of tutorials. You're never going to be on your own. And what I love about this is it's so easy. It is so easy, but you can only do it if you have this. It's not something that you can do with anything else, really. Well, unless I suppose you can do it in.
If you're quite big on your friendly plastic as well, even though friendly plastic can be heated in other ways, it's really easy to do it in the melting pot. So I found it quite a multi-use tool for things like my friendly plastic, my enamel, when I want to mix them together, when I want to have a play at my multimedia. This is a great little tool for actually getting those mediums involved because you can put water in it as well. You can buy extra little pots for it so that you can separate your projects out. There's lots of little bits and pieces that you can get that go with it. But it's very easy to hold. All of the dark bits on the outside stay cool, they don't get hot at all. The only thing that gets hot is your actual pan in the middle, and it's very easy to use. And anything that you don't like that you put in your pot in the enamel, you could mould it, get it out, think, do you know what, that went wrong, just put it back in, it will melt. There's no waste,
which is brilliant. So it turns out to actually be cost effective to get it. We have got people getting more than one, and if you do workshops, it's the type of thing where it'd be ideal for everybody to have one, of course. Or just even, because of the speed that you can work with it, you could probably get away with, so if you have a workshop of 10, having 5.
I would say so. Because you sort of, one could be doing something while the other one, and then they could swap over. So yeah, you could get away with one between 2, I think.
So you've plugged it in.
I've plugged it in. What you want to do is you've got different settings on here, and if you were using a friendly plastic or another medium, you would go to different settings. But today we're using UT, and you really can't go wrong because it says UT. It's the hottest setting, and it says UT. Now you do get a lid. I'm going to leave the lid off because obviously you want to see what we're doing. But if you put the lid on, obviously the pot gets hotter quicker. So the part of the pot that gets the hottest is the middle part here. So I'm going to just pour in some of my jewellery enamel. I'm going to use a nice bright colour.
The price is about to pop in on screen. It's $38.95, so we're honouring the website price, which was an offer price at the moment. I know! How much would you expect?
I paid loads more than that.
Didn't get it here.
Getting another one. Didn't get it here.
You might not be getting it from here, Debbie,
Oh,
because
really?
the speed that this is going, once again, if this sells out today, this is goodbye melting pot. As far as we're aware, no other manufacturer at the moment is picking it up. Whether they do or not, we just don't know. But currently, as it stands, this melting pot from our manufacturers, this is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. Have they patented it?
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen one by any other manufacturer.
Yeah, I haven't. So which makes me wonder if they've patented it. If they have, oh, I'm going to carry on looking for that. Right, £38.95, go for it. So, Debbie.
Right, so you just choose your colour, pour into the middle. Now it looks like I've poured loads in there, but there's hardly any gone from that pot.
Yeah, that's so true.
And you can watch it start to melt. And I can see around the outside that the colour often takes on a different sheen than it looks like in the pot. Now what you don't want to do with this is start mixing it, because if you mix it too much you'll get air bubbles. If you do get air bubbles, it's not a disaster because you can remove those with your heat gun later.
This is so gorgeous, I love it.
Now you can see that it's changing here. If you do want it to melt a little bit quicker, you can sort of tip your pot so that your enamel goes into the middle. I'm going to move it because we're obviously doing demo purpose and we don't want to be here all day.
I'm quite happy to be here all day watching that. That's actually really therapeutic.
Now I am on a heat-proof mat, so you need to be on your heat-proof mat or a heat-proof surface. And these Teflon mats are fantastic because you can tip the enamel straight onto it and then you can just peel it off and you can put it back in the pot. I
think we've got the Teflon sheets available. We're doing them in the show today. Okay. They're, the Teflon sheets are available on the website. Just speak to the call centre.
Right, so that's melted. That's how quick it is. Now, if I thought, do you know what, I'm going to add another colour.
Do you add one colour at a time?
Yeah, you can do. You can just put them all in together. It's really just like playing. So I'm just going to put a little bit in.
And what's that one that you're putting in?
This is titanium white.
Titanium.
And as you can see, it starts to melt. And it goes, oh, I love it when it does. You just never know what you're going to get.
It's gorgeous.
It's like playing. And then all you do, you don't have to give it a bit mix. It's just basically run your spatula through. Now I'm going to pour
And you're not making your picture there or an image or anything. No. You haven't really got any control over that.
You don't.
You're just mixing it.
And as it pours, so I'm going to pop my mould. Now I'm not going to put any wire in my mould because I want you to see what happens. And if you want to help it down, you can with your spatula. And you just pour it into your mould.
If you have got any questions for Debbie, remember we are live 60777. If you're currently watching it, just coming up for 25 to 11. So you're literally just pouring it in. Now with the kit that we had earlier, you do get the moulds as well. We've still got some of that kit available at £27.95. But once again, if you've got any questions, 60777 is the number that you need to text into.
So you've got that there. Now obviously in the studio here we're under the lights, so it's quite hot, but that will usually come to the point where it's set enough for you to take it out on the mould literally in a couple of minutes at home. If you want to make it quicker, you can always put it into some water, cold water, if you're in a big hurry. But you know, you can tell.
You can literally make a piece of jewellery for a night out in minutes.
Oh yeah, in an hour you'd have a piece of jewellery, right from start to finish. You know, half an hour if you were doing earrings or something really quick. I think the bonus is here that you could do lots of different flowers all around your neck, 3 or 4. Plan out your design first of all because you want to know where to put your findings. Now you can make a hole in this, so I can take this out, make a hole in it with my pokey tool by just pressing through. You don't want to wait until your enamel piece is completely set for half an hour and then try and make a hole in it, you'll shatter it. But once it's set and you take it out of the mould, you can make a hole straight in it.
So how will you know? What's the best way to test?
If you move it, the centre is molten last, so the centre will solidify last. So I can pretty much see by that
it's getting there, isn't it?
It's getting there, but I'm just going to leave it for a couple more seconds.
Okay.
Because we're under the light. Don't be tempted, and we've all done it, to put your finger in to see if it's set because it's hot.
Yeah.
I've done it, and obviously it's not a terrible thing, but it hurts. So you don't want to pop. If you have to, then obviously an end of a tool or a cocktail stick. And if you did leave a little dent, this is going to be the back anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And you could always take that dent out with your heat gun later. So let me have a little close look. Yeah, that's done. And then all you have to do, very easy, is pop it out. I'm just trying to avoid burning myself on the pot.
Oh, I love it!
So if I hold that up, shall I, to the camera?
Or you could do it the other way around, because on the other side.
Now, if you notice that the back is shiny and the front, the part that was inside the mould, isn't, you can heat polish that with a heat gun.
Can you also put doming resin on there?
I don't know because I'm not a resin worker, so I wouldn't like to say.
Who was that, sorry? on enamel. Apparently you can. Fiona, who is one of our resin experts, did it on a piece of the enamel, and she did put doming resin on
I can't see why not. I mean, I tend to put a bit of varnish on mine, especially if I've added gleams or acrylic paint or something to the top. I'll varnish over the top.
But you said so you can do something with a heat gun to polish it up.
Yeah.
Right, we've got the heat gun here. It's on the most ridiculous, weird offer. Because it's never, ever, ever been on air at this price before. We don't quite know what's going on with it.
I love this heat gun. I use this heat gun all the time.
So you can use this for friendly plastics as well, can't you?
You can use it for friendly plastic.
It is not a hairdryer.
No, it's not a hairdryer. It doesn't blow. It doesn't have the blow of a hairdryer, then blow your media all over the place. It's much hotter than a hairdryer, and it's more central, the heat. You can actually also use this with your PMC. Your precious metal clay, because I've just got a kiln and I've been playing a lot with my precious metal clay.
Congratulations.
So often when you get these tools and as you expand your medium, you find that you can use them all sorts of different things. Card makers use this all the time for their different melting of the different embossing powders, and you can add embossing powders to the top of your enamel and to the top of your friendly plastic, and you can heat with a heat gun and it goes all shiny. So there's loads of things. Heat gun, fabulous tool for lots of different crafts. And as I say, they heat polish your pieces as well.
Fab! Well, it is the lowest price it's ever been to. We think it's on some weird clearance offer. Don't quite know why, really, but it is. So we're doing it for £10. I know. Don't really know why that is. Weird. Buy it, just buy it today. I certainly can't guarantee that will ever be on offer at that again. It's usually $14.95. It has been on offer on the show at $12.95, lowest before. £10, straight low price. We don't know what's going on. It's in the system at that price. Take advantage of it. Chances are it is a genuine mistake. These things do happen. £10 for a professional crafting heat gun. £10. It's also the type of heat gun I need to, if there's any left after the show, I'll get my dad one of these as well, because he does modelling and then the film stuff that he puts over.
Yes.
Whatever that is, so you don't paint it, you put this up, and he uses the heat gun.
Well, it's good for
always going a bit weird.
Fusible film. You know, if you use your fusible film, I've been sort of doing some wire-shaped wings and things lately, and wrapping the fusible film over and using my heat gun, and then it wraps around the wire and it causes lovely effects.
Can we do some of that soon on the show?
Yeah,
with me.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, and you can make fairies and all the things I love and wings.
Oh yeah, right. Well, get this now, and we'll plan that.
Okay.
Let's try and do that next month.
Okay.
As soon as we can get all the fusible film in.
Because often people have a lot of fusible film, they're not sure what to do with it, but I've been really playing with it, and as you add the heat from your heat gun, colours come out. And
let's do that, and let's do a DVD on it, and let's do it all.
Okay.
Yeah. Because then we can make fairies for Christmas.
Oh yeah, that would be so cool.
Because we're almost 6 months from Christmas. Right. You're amazing.
Okay,
we're going to scoot back over here. The melting pot, last of stock, on offer, never to be had again. Right. Where's me Whammer? There it is on screen. I haven't got me Whammer to hand. Am I being ridiculous? Pardon? There it is. Thank you for whamming over me Whammer. It is the most fabulous hammer. If you've been waiting for it, we launched it at 9 o'clock this morning. We've still got some in stock. It is a hammer for your metal work, for your wire work, for you to texturize, for you to work harden, for you to do your stamping. And it is phenomenal. The weight behind it means if you have got dexterity problems, if you're like me and Debbie with arthritic issues in your hands, us and our ailments, then it's got the weight. It does the work for you. So the nylon end here, it means that you can work harden your coated wire, and it's not going to mark anywhere near the way that metal on metal would. You've got a slight doming on this side, but this one, you screw that off and you can interchange. It's interchangeable with the smaller texturizing end as well. It's a really, really good size. Look at the size of that. Size of your hand. You can see it there. So really good proportions, good weight. It's going to do the work for you if you're going to be doing your stamping. It's brilliant. But like Debbie said before, it has got a slight dome edge to it. Just be aware of that when you are stamping. So you just need to be a little bit more precise, but if you can be precise on that. But texturizing, if you've got loads of scale mail, you don't know what to do with it, this is your Whammer. And it was designed by Linda Jones, folks, who is known throughout the world as in the speciality of the crafting world, of course. And she has designed this, and that says a lot. It is perfect for smoothing out kinks in your wire and tempering colour-coated wire and plated wires without marking your surfaces. And then you've got the dabbing head on there as well. Amazing. Amazing. You can achieve fantastic results with this because you've got the extra weight in the head, so it reduces the amount of striking power that you need. It's brilliant. It is indeed an ergonomic handle as well, so it's great for the grip, and it means that you're going to get, when you've got a good grip on it and you've got a good weight on it, you're going to be more accurate with it. This is an essential tool. Absolute essential tool. Oh, and it's only £18.95. I know. Crazy. Oh, 0800 644 655. We're going back over to Debbie. Now then. Oh, excuse me. Cracking brew there, Amelia. Thank you kindly. It's good to have our little cat back. She went to Italy for 3 weeks. She's back. Oh, yes. Right, next kit. So, we're staying within the zone of enamel. We've got a text in for you, actually, Debbie.
Okay, okay.
I don't know what I'm doing with this hammer. I don't want to let it go. I'm just walking around the studio. Like, come on, buy the hammer. The Whammer hammer, excusing me. Like, Debbie, is there anything that Debbie Kershaw can't do?
Oh, bless you.
Alex in West Yorkshire.
Yes, I don't do soutache.
Wonderful designs and so clear instructions, super simple. Sam from Southwold, she doesn't do soutache.
I don't do soutache. I haven't had to try, but there's so many wonderful things since I've started working here that I've wanted to have a go at. That
you haven't had a. So it's not that she doesn't do it; she just hasn't had a chance to do it yet.
No, and you can't do everything. But thank you ever so much for that comment. That's lovely.
Do you know what? The comments are going to get more and more because just look at the state of this. It is ridiculously fabulous, and you've actually...
No, I've done that technique with the enamel that I was telling you about, with the leaves, but it's not as simple with the enamel. It's very trial and error.
Oh my word!
That's with the melting.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Do you see what I mean by the wings effect, and you get that translucent...
Oh, Debbie, that's stunning. So that's using enamel?
Yeah, I just basically made a leaf shape with my wire and I dipped it in.
Oh.
But it is very trial and error. We've got to turn the pot up, the heat up, the heat down, because it doesn't catch as easily as your fusible film, but it can be done, as you can see.
This is stunning. Look at this piece of jewellery. So within this design, I mean, you've got amazing pearls in here.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
I mean, they're shell pearl, actually.
I've added some gleams to the pearls.
I wondered if you had that. That just gives it. This has got, it's like a fairy tale meets steampunk, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like Midsummer Night's Dream.
That's the sort of vibe I was going for.
Contemporary Midsummer Night's Dream. Well, would you believe it? Love it, love it. Okay, we've got loads to get through, so I mean, we are needing to go speedy. So, amazing. If we have a look, I want to give real attention to these pieces. Amazing. So this is using the enamel, and of course you need your melting pot. If you've already got your melting pot, you're going to love this kit. If you've just seen the melting pot, get it. It's on offer at $38.50. It's been on offer for a while, but today is going to be the last time that you can get it. And we do believe it's likely to start. How many have we got left in stock of the melting pot, Kim? Okay, it could well sell by the end of the day. Now these are gorgeous as well, also made from the kit, so let's just steer away from enamel for a moment, because you don't have to use enamel with the kit. These are amazing findings. Now Debbie, with the nature of how she's used this kit and the volume of what she's made as well, you've hardly used any findings, which is brilliant.
You don't need to, and I think I always like to make one kind of out there piece and then a piece a bit more wearable, so hence the little pendant that you just showed. I think the colours just go beautifully together. You can tone down or add into, especially pearls, by adding some gleams, which we've got on the website, which we do in different colours. Sometimes you could just add some gold or silver and add just a sheen to them, which I thought these green pearls were beautiful, and they kind of, I wanted them to mix in and look a bit rustic, so I did some colours, and I basically added the colours onto the enamel. I just tried to see what I could do with it to make a bit of a wacky piece, but there were lots of gemstones left over as well, because I didn't use all of those. So again, you could have gone on and on with all of the stuff that you got in this kit to make, you know, loads more. But
it's an incredible value for money
yeah,
kit,
that's what I mean.
So for the actual contents of the kit, of which Debbie has hardly used any of it, and yet been able to produce mammoth amounts of beautiful, beautiful pieces without touching a great deal of it, you do get, they are considered a light grass green, the shell pearls, a little bit perhaps more on the lemony tone for me, a lemony limey tone.
Yeah, lime.
Beautiful, then these gorgeous shell. I'll get some sizes for you. So the shell pearl are 8mm, and the actual little shells are, bear with me a second, let me have a look on my list. Where are you, where are you, where are you? Where's it gone? Oh, there we go. 13 by 9 on the grey flat shells. They're beautiful. Both of those strands are 38cm in length. You've then got your threading pack, 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres clear elastic and 80 metres of monofilament. 114 findings and a metre of chain. And that findings pack is amazing. The shape on your head pins, you get little stars, 15 little stars, 15 ball head pins, and then 15 featherweight head pins. So that's like a, what gauge wire would you say that those featherweights are? Like a 0.4?
Yes, even less. Like
yeah, maybe even 0.3. Yeah, somewhere between the 0.25 and 0.4.
Yeah, I would have said so.
You've then got 3 lots of the jewel enamel, which gives you this incredible Midsummer Night's Dream tone. And then the mould that Debbie had just demonstrated the melting pot with, you're going to get for free. You get it for free. And that's one that, of course, you can lay your wire into to make it into a ring, into a pendant, for earrings, whatever you choose. Because, of course, you don't have to put the wire all the way through and loop it around the other side. You could lay your wire just in one side of it.
Yes, or a head pin.
Or a head pin, so you can make your pair of earrings. Good to go. So the colours of the jewel enamel are here. And the colours are classified as malachite, apatite and light gold.
Yeah.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So, good luck. This is calling Feeling Lucky. I think it's because you've got that 4-leaf clover with a 5th leaf element to it. Good luck, folks. The price will be popping on your screen in just a moment. Just to be able to do this, that's just phenomenal, isn't it? You can do that with the enamel. And the fact that you can, what, have you mixed colours or is that just the green?
That's just the green, and if you look at the top of the statement necklace, you'll see some bits of wire that are green. There are actually gold wire that I've dipped in the enamel, so you can, yeah.
Wow!
You can dip your findings into your enamel to coat them to match your piece. So, you know, even if you didn't want to do anything amazing to start with, you might want to, you know, have pink or lilac or a mixture of wire, head pins, anything at all. Try not to touch the bottom of your pot with any metal, but you can certainly dip it in, use your tweezers, don't get your fingers near it. But yeah, so I've been playing. Now that I'm very used to it, you can play and it's amazing. I have still be tons that I haven't discovered yet that you can do with it.
We're going to have to get the price in straight away. So good luck, folks. Remember, Debbie has hardly used anything out of the kit and been able to make a real statement piece of jewellery. 2 stunning bracelets, a pendant and a pair of earrings, and there could be so much more as well if perhaps she had 20 million years to get through the whole kit.
And no kids.
And no children.
Yeah.
XFGC73. Good luck if you're feeling lucky. It's just $24.95. That includes 3 different colours of the enamel in there as well. And then you've got the Carantha mould of that gorgeous flower. $24.95. It's phenomenal.
That's very, very good.
And of course you do get your full findings pack as well. So what technique are you going to show to us?
Well, I was just going to say quickly while we were here as well that another use for your heat gun is if you'd finished off your flower and you wanted to add another component like the one I did there, I added the stamen of the flower, you could heat up your flower, the centre of your flower with your heat gun, and it will almost become molten, and then you can press down another element on top and it will glue.
Could you then put gemstones into it?
Yeah, they'd have to be gemstones that
get affected by heat.
Yes.
But yeah, gemstones that weren't affected by heat.
I've done that before with gemstones, and if they're very round, sometimes they pop out again. But in that case, you've got a lovely indentation that just fits the gemstone, just jewellery glue it in. And you've got the perfect setting. So it depends what you're actually setting in there. Maybe a rough one would probably hold a little better because it would come around the sides, and because you're actually putting enamel to enamel when you do this, so they both melt.
I'm just thinking something like that. You could put loads of chips in.
I mean, I've put a gemstone there.
Oh, well, yeah.
But I've actually wired that in. But you could, I could have popped that in when it was hot, made the indentation so that you've got the setting, and then just jewellery glued it in. So yeah, there's loads you can do with it. It's amazing. It's a fabby little tool. So what I was going to show you actually was how to make the pendant, because it's really, really quick. Now, I made a lot of these findings up as I was going along because I knew I'd have to demo things. If I was going to make this for real, I'd use a thicker gauge wire with the wires that I had here.
Okay, so the thicker gauges we're actually going to do, because Debbie has recommended this, we've put together an additional bundle that will go with this kit of wire.
Yeah.
Going on to £10.
4-3.
Get these today. 10 metres of 1 mil, 10 metres of 0.25 and 10 metres for 0.6 for £9.95.
So I've put the 0.6 through here, but I would have put, if I'd have thought beforehand of what I was doing, I would have put the 1 through, just for the extra structure. So when you're doing it, you want to put the 1 through.
That's so good, isn't it?
£9.99 for 3 reels.
£9.95 for 3 reels. And of course, if you get your Whammer, you've got even more opportunities of what to do with it. Brilliant.
It's all happening today. So all you do is put a nice workable length of wire on through your mould, as I showed you earlier, and all I've done is actually keep pouring the enamel so that the wire is encased inside the enamel. And then I just sort of worked it up to a shape that was pleasing to the eye, and then simply wrapped my wire at the top. I've decided in my wisdom to do this without my glasses on.
Brilliant.
I will persevere.
Would you like me to put your glasses on for you?
Nope, because I'm going to do this. I can do this. Whether it makes sense or not is another thing. So there we are. Now if we had the thicker wire, obviously you'd have a little bit more structure there. So here we are again. We could start to hammer that wire if you wanted to. Now I would have hammered it before I'd actually made my shape, just to add some structure. And if you didn't want to add any indentations on your wire, you can use the nylon end of your Whammer. So that'd be perfect for that. And then just get your round nose pliers, make a loop at the top. Now it can be a simple loop or it can be your wrap loop again. And because it's already joined really securely to your enamel, you know, you've got a pendant. Bung it on a chain, put it on some...
bung it on a chain.
Bung it on a chain, bung it on some cord, add a few gemstones to it before you wrap the loop.
I love that with cord, yeah.
Be nice, wouldn't it? So very simple, and that is a minuscule amount of... well, you saw how much enamel I had left in the pot after I'd poured it into my little flower. So you could then do earrings to match, you can have a single pendant. It's very simple. And when you've got this wire embedded in, it's just completely secure.
Is it? Yeah.
You know, that you're not going to worry about that coming out. So there's lots of things, different designs that you can do, but you can literally just work your wire into a shape, wrap a loop.
It looks really neat. If you forget to do it, so I'm just going to ask a question.
Yeah.
If you forget to do it,
what, add the wire?
Yeah. Could you then get the heat gun?
Yeah.
And then add it in?
What I've done before.
Yeah.
Is not, playing around, thought, I don't know what I'm doing with that, then come up with a plan later. And what I've done is I've popped it back in the mould so it holds its shape, because it can go molten again and sort of...
okay, yeah.
So I pop it back in the mould, lay my wire on top.
And the mould's fine to have the heat gun on it?
Yeah. And then you make your flower so it's molten, put the wire or the finding on. And then what I tend to do, just to add a bit of extra security, is pour a bit more enamel on top of the finding as well. So that you do get like a little lump on the back, which is fine.
Secure,
but it's secure and you know it's there. Or if you really need to add wire, you can make the hole. As long as I say, you haven't waited half an hour, 40 minutes, because you'll shatter it. If it's been sort of 5-10 minutes, you can get your pokey tool and make a hole through it. So then you can just add a jump ring. So there are ways around it, certainly. Or you could glue it on.
I'm in it. Get the wire, definitely get the wire. Even if you're just a wire worker and the enamel isn't what you're interested in, it's a great offer. £9.95 for 30. Why is it 35? Oh, it's the 0.25. Yeah, the 0.25's 15 metres. Yeah, it's even better than I thought. Fab. Amazing. At £9.95. Are you feeling lucky? Because if you are, you should be getting that, because it's the Feeling Lucky Wire Trio jewellery kit. Shush now, Lucy. Let's go to the Wall of Fame. Amazing. Thank you for that, Debbie.
Okay,
Let's go.
I'm going.
This is just...
Oh, wow.
I look at it and I go, oh, I would love to have the time to make something like this.
Neat.
This is so neat. It is beautiful.
I love the shape of it.
Who's made this? This is from Kath in Warrington. Kath, this is lovely. Hi to all at JM. Here's my wire work pendant using 0.6 and 0.25 wire from JM. Taken a line... taken a long time to make, but I'm really happy with this. I love playing with the wire, and it helps take my mind off the pain, as I have spinal arthritis. So the distraction from the pain helps for a while. Would love to be lucky enough to win more wire, as I need it. Good luck to all, from Kath in Warrington. Kath, I think you might have been on one of our workshops. I think I've met you. Did we talk about Warrington? Have I met you? 372. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Well done. That's stunning. Congratulations and good luck.
That's lovely. 373 I've got here. Lovely pieces. Hi everyone. Here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's made with white pearls, fluorite ovals and sterling silver findings. I hope you like it. And that's from Sue Davis. Sue, that is so gorgeous. That is really kind of bridal or special occasion, isn't it? With the earrings and the necklace to match. Ethereal. Really classy.
Really gorgeous.
I love that.
Well
and
done,
you are 373.
Good luck. Oh, my ears just popped. I could do with driving up a hill. If I start shouting, you know why. Right, look at this. 374. Wow. And this is from Christine. Hello, lovely. Hi to all at JM. It's been a long time since I sent her entry to the Wall of Fame. My first attempt at making a tiara. That's a great stand she's created for it there as well. I hope you like it. Christine, I think that's fabulous. What a great idea to create a very slim stand for it to sit on.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
We really need those.
Especially if you're at a craft fair and you want to just show your tiaras, if you've got a few of them. That's perfect.
That's
idea.
Beautiful. Your mesh looks amazing on there, hun. 374. Good luck. Beautiful.
I've got 375 for some gorgeous earrings. Hi all at JM. I hope you like my entry this week. The wire and pearls are all from JM and it's a present for my sister. I've just to get around to making the matching pendant. The wire wrapping is quite relaxing to do, but I think I need a bit more practice to get it neater. It looks very easy when the designers do it on the TV. All the best, Jackie in Bookham.
Jackie, I think they're lovely.
So do I. There's nothing wrong with that at all. They're gorgeous.
Really gorgeous, and with the matching pendant, what a stunning set for a gift.
Lovely.
Well done, Han. And then...
Oh, yes.
Look at the state of this. Oh my word, Lou in Paisley. Oh my word. Hi all, here's my, I'm going to put in the words, ridiculously fabulous entry into this week's Wall of Fame. I thought I'd try something different to see if I could do it. And it actually turned out good for a first attempt. This is amazing. I used 0.8 and 0.4 gold wire, lapis lazuli, all from JM. As always, I look forward to the show and seeing the designers' pieces and everyone on the Wall of Fame's designs as well. Good luck to everyone and me. Thanks from Lou in Paisley. Lou, that's beautiful.
Stunning. Really lovely.
Really stunning. Gorgeous. 376. Now, coming up after the break, we've got lots more enamel offers as well. And my presenter's pick, of course, is coming up at 12. It's stunning, and the clarity of that amethyst is insane. In the words of my producer, Kim, that's well nice. That was lovely. Well done, Kim. She's totally articulate with it today. Oh, fabulous. But we are going to go to a short break, and during this break, here's some information for those of you who are interested in jewel enamel. Make sure you get the melting pot. We've got some workshops, and here is info on the jewel enamel workshops. Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Come and join guest designer Louise Jacobson on our Jewel Enamel workshop. Louise will guide you through how to get started in this creative medium. Learn how to mix colours, add glitters and Angelina fibres, how to shape your enamel, add patterns and textures, and much more. The full course includes a selection of jewel enamel colours, a selection of gemstones, silver-plated copper wire, glitters, gilding flakes and Angelina fibres, use of all relevant tools including the jewel enamel kit, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studio and museum, and a chance to visit the shop. All of this for just $79.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Go on, get under that table.
Oh, this isn't good for my legs at my age. I'm back.
Oh, good.
Was that elegantly done?
That was beautifully done. That looks amazing. Is that all cooled down?
It's all cooled down, and I
could have slipped my finger in it.
Yeah. It's all cooled down because I quickly had to change to do my demo of the kit, but usually I would have cleaned that out while it was hot.
But all you need to do then, if you say the phone rings or you have to go out or something,
yeah,
you literally turn it off, it cools down, and when you want to clean it out, you just turn it back on again, it gloops up again, you pour it out, done. If you pour it out, can you save it and reuse it?
What I would do with this is pour out as much as I could onto my mat, and it would solidify almost immediately. And then I've got a pot where I put all my bits and pieces, so I'll put that in there for later.
This is too good to be missed.
And then you always have a little bit of residue in there, so then you just keep it hot, but mind your fingers, use the kitchen roll to get rid of the excess. And then you're ready for a new colour or whatever you're doing next.
This is $38.50, folks. Is that right? $38.50, the melting pot. Sorry, $38.95, the melting pot. Is Scott still there? Oh, okay. Just find out about the fact that we're not going to be stocking it anymore because the manufacturers aren't making it. So you need to get the melting pot today. Right. Debbie?
Yeah?
What is this?
What have you got there? Is that diamond clear?
The Crafty Flex.
Oh yeah.
Right, what's this?
You can add that into your enamel because the enamel can be quite brittle. Not that I've ever had anything break, but it can be quite brittle. So depending on your project, if you add in some Crafty Flex, it makes your enamel a little bit more flexible, hence the name Crafty Flex. So that
flexible. How flexible is flexible?
Not for, you can't move it, you know, with your hands, not flexible like rubber, but it just makes the consistency of the enamel less brittle. So I haven't used this, but I've read about it, but I assume, I'm sure Liz Welsh would be able to tell you more, but I assume that you could possibly make holes in it and things like that a little bit after it had cooled down because it would be more flexible. Whereas, as I said, if you put your pokey tool in your dried enamel sort of half an hour after you've let it dry, it will shatter.
Okay.
It's brittle in that way.
Do you think then, I wonder if anyone out there could answer this.
Yeah.
If you were to put this in your enamel, could you then, when it's dried, use your Dremel?
I'd have to try it.
If anyone out there knows, will you let us know? Because, yeah, the thing is, if it goes wrong though, you just remelt it.
Exactly. So if you do go to make a hole and you think, oh, I need a hole, and it's been a while, I'll try it anyway. I mean, I did an angel, and I thought, oh, I'll see if I can put a hole. Forgot to put a hole in it because the kids were playing with it, and half the wing came off. So I just put it back in the pot, melted it, and remolded it. It's not a disaster.
Yeah.
The good thing about this is, what does it say on it? Makes jewellery enamels more durable, it improves flexibility and strength, which I had read about this being good to add to your projects if you want that flexibility.
If you were doing an enamel bangle,
yes,
where it's going to be bashed a lot,
yes,
this would be perfect.
I think it's
not
great
so much
to have.
You won't bother for earrings, but charms on bracelets,
things like that.
Yeah. Yes, you can use the Dremel. I do it all the time.
Yay!
Claire, thank you. You're amazing.
Good, because I love my Dremel.
Yeah. Fab. Right. Get this. I've been told that it's an incredible price. It's 150 grams. I don't know much about it to price compare, if the truth be known. £13.50. It's a 150 gram pot. We've been told that is incredibly competitive. And so if you're going to be making pieces that need a little bit more durability, just things like, obviously, we're jewellery makers, so we think in terms of jewellery, but thinking outside of jewellery, so key rings.
Yes.
Mobile phone charms.
Things that are going to get bashed. Things like bangles get bashed all the time, don't they?
Brooches that are going to be maybe on, like, because I still haven't got around to making some applique to go on a clutch bag for the wedding on Monday.
Right.
Where things that just need to be a little bit more durable.
And I think that I'm right in saying that some designers say that they would put this in anyway.
Well, I was just wondering.
You know, just so that you've got that added flexibility. And I suppose you want your jewellery to last a long time, don't you? You don't want to make something really pretty and sort of bash it and have it break. So I would probably recommend, the only reason I haven't used this is because I haven't had any, and you haven't had this before, so I haven't bought it from you. But I would definitely get some of this and try it in, and then I'll report back. But I would say that I'd rather put this on and have the peace of mind of knowing that my piece is more durable. Not that I've had anything break so far that I've worn that I've made. I haven't, so I can't say that I have.
I think I'd probably, if I got to the point where I was going to be selling it,
yes,
I would do it. Probably pieces for myself, I wouldn't bother.
No.
But if I was selling it, I'd definitely do it for peace of mind.
Peace of mind. And I think, as you say, bangles is a very good example.
And you hardly need any.
No, you said a little bit.
20 to 30% of what's already in there. You use
a diddy bit.
Yeah, tiny. So that's going to last you masses of
That's
pieces.
a big pot.
Big old pot. Right, where to next then, Kimbo? Okay, the diamond clear. Now, you briefly mentioned this earlier. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, mon ami?
That I love the diamond clear, because a lady actually in one of the workshops asked me about a technique that I did with the diamond clear before, where I use a glass heat-proof plate and I find a magazine image that I want to use.
Is this the stuff?
Yeah, and you put it up on your plate, you put maybe a cookie cutter around or a polymer clay cutter, pour in your diamond clear, immerse your little charm in water, peel off the paper and it leaves the image. I did this before. I should do a design inspiration on this because I only did it in a morning show and I've had so many questions about it.
Because I've seen it with fairies and things. Yeah.
And photographs. I did an old-fashioned photograph of a couple. So you could do photographs that you'd actually printed off. I think a laser print rather than regular printing. But yeah, so you could do photo. I did flowers. I've done scenes. I think I've got one that I did. If you want me to have a quick look. Okay.
Yeah, if you
I think I've got one.
Brilliant. So this is fab. This is a must-have because I've seen this in action. Obviously, the other one that makes absolute sense. But I can talk a little bit more about this because we've actually seen this properly in action. So the idea is, you see, this is just ridiculously fabulous.
I did this with the kit, and I just didn't get to actually use it. Now, this is a magazine with sort of a little scene, and then what I did was I got a stamp and I stamped the butterfly image on the top, and that's just diamond clear, and then we added some gleams. My son did this one, and so what I've got there,
that's not coloured enamel,
that is diamond clear enamel, and the back, if you turn it over, that is actually a tropical scene from a holiday magazine that I did from an image, and then just place this into a pot of water, and then you just gently rub the back and your paper comes away and it leaves your image. So I think last time I did a bird with flowers on, the last time I was on, but it was a morning show, it wasn't a designer inspiration.
I remember seeing
think I was with you.
Yeah.
So there again, I've used my heat gun to heat the top, and then you can stamp on it. So
and then you've just So that is this.
That's
no
that.
other enamel.
No other enamel.
So actually, if you just want to get the melting pot and this...
Use loads you can do. Because you can add inks to Diamond Clear as well that are suitable for the pot.
Oh, I can't cope.
So there's
yes,
tons.
No, I can't cope.
Glitter.
No, too much.
So there's loads you can do with your Diamond Clear. If you're umming and ahhing, get your Diamond Clear. If you can only get one, get your Diamond Clear.
Get the melting pot and the Diamond Clear, done.
Yeah.
I'm having it. Love it. £12.95, love it. Wow. And in terms of, if you're going to pour it into a cutter, does it matter what cutter you use?
No, you need to put a release agent on. I use Badger Balm, but you can use olive oil. Olive oil works.
So literally, like you would grease
metal cutter,
like you would grease a cake.
Yeah, like a cookie.
Cutter.
Yeah. So basically, I had a bird cookie cutter. It wasn't even a polymer one, and I greased the inside with olive oil because I'd run out of my Badger Balm.
This is ridiculous. I love it.
Put it on the heat resistance. If you've got an old microwave plate or something like that, put your image down, put your cutter down, pour in, dry, put it in water, rub off the back, done. Make a hole in it with your pointy tool. And
so you recommend for that the type of print that you get in magazines because the print will stay...
The print stays really well. And you know the ones like garden magazines? I bought a couple of garden magazines and country magazines that had lovely old paintings in and lovely old and scenery and lots of garden and flowers, and the print comes off.
I love it.
It's brilliant. It's such good fun. The kids would love it as well.
Just want an afternoon after a show of going in there playing.
It'd be a good course actually, wouldn't it, doing that and like some other sort of different
loads
things.
of tea and cake.
No, you'd need that for sure, the tea and cake.
Yeah. Got chocolate cake for tomorrow. Can't have any. Being good.
Oh.
£12.95. Amazing. Right, now talking about amazing, we've got value for money, value for money, value for money. We're going to do, oh my word, other craft shops, I mean, we average at £4 a pot here. Other craft shops, how much would you expect to pay for a pot of enamel?
I think I've paid $5.95 and $4.95 before now for my enamel.
$5.95 and $4.95. On our website, and we always aim to be the most competitive out there, they're about £4, okay? With this bundle that you're about to get, which has 7 metallic colours, it's going to work out at £2.50 a pot, which is less than half price in some places. Amazing, amazing, amazing. It should be £28 for the bundle. Actually, isn't it 24? 7 4 is 24. 24. 28. 7 4 is 28. It's alright, I'm doing things on purpose now because I'm keeping Kim on her toes after earlier. It's true. Kim, come on now. Admit it. Yeah, she's wetting herself. Okay, 0800 644 645 17.50. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. That was a joke, by the way, just to confirm that. 17.50, usually £28. 17.50, working out at £2.50 a pot. I'm keeping on her toes with the maths.
You know what's great about these colours is you can use them and they look like metal. And if you add a little bit of gleams, a little bit of wax onto them, some of these colours, you wouldn't know that it wasn't maybe copper or metal until you touched it and felt that it was really light. So you can get your steampunk designs. I got some watch parts. I should have brought it with me actually. You've got some diamond clear, so you can make these go further. They can make those go further.
So we didn't talk about that really. We talked about diamond clear using it by itself, but you can mix it. And so would that just dilute the colour down?
It dilutes, and also if you want a translucent effect, so if you put a lot of diamond clear in and then maybe a little bit of the blue that we had in the kit, you would get like a translucent blue, which is really pretty. If you wanted to, maybe you've got a bright purple and you just want to dilute it a little bit and you want it to go a bit further, you're running out, you want to make a few extra bits, then add that in and it will make your colours go further. So the diamond clear is a must really. The diamond clear was the first one that I got. I bought a big pot of it and then I added my colours as I went along, and now I've got a ridiculous amount, two huge boxes of colours. I'm that addicted because you can do your steampunk designs with this and it will actually look like metal if you do it right and you cast it into sort of watchy kind of moulds and things.
Oh wow, yeah. Hi, you can use family photos on a diamond clear if you use a photocopy too. Oh, Jeanette, thank you for letting us know that. What a lovely idea.
Yeah, I've done that.
Gorgeous Christmas present ideas.
It's really nice because you can, and also you can pour your diamond clear onto, you know when we get our lovely heart and rectangle bezels?
Yeah.
You can put your photograph or your picture in there, put some glue over the top just to seal it, and then pour the diamond clear in so that it makes like a window and looks like glass on the top of it.
So say that again. You get your bezel.
Get your bezel.
Yeah.
Put your photograph or your picture inside.
Yeah.
Get some, I'm trying to think of something without saying a brand name that I use, but it's like, you know, the white glue, the white see-through glue, craft glue. Paint it on to seal the image. When that's dry, pour on your diamond clear.
But you don't need to do that if it's a laser print.
I still would, just to seal the image.
Okay.
Yeah.
So get some.
It's just glue, the white craft
glue.
PVA. PVA glue.
We'll just say it.
Okay, PVA glue. Make sure it's a PVA that dries clear. Get it into all the corners so that you just have got that image sealed.
Right.
Once that's dry, pour in your diamond clear and it will make a window effect on the top. It's brilliant stuff. It's excellent.
Love it. This metallic collection as well is gorgeous. The fact that you can get big, chunky, metal-looking pieces without the weight of the metal. Yeah. The fact that you can blend these metals together as well. It's going to be a really exciting cacophony of colour, and it works out at £2.50.
That's very good.
A pot. And our prices are usually, well, this would be £28. 7 4 is 28. Well done, Kim.
That's about half a pot of anywhere else I've seen it. So that means you can get quite a few in there rather than only being able to afford like 2 at a time. I like that.
We're loving that a lot. So best of luck on that one. £17.50. Got another collection. We're going to do rainbow colours. You're going to love this. I know, this got you written all over it. Okay, so.
Rainbow
Oh, it feels like I've got my own little shop.
Oh, look at those two.
I know. I know.
Oh.
I'm in love
Oh,
with
I've got that one. It's gorgeous.
That is this summer.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. I've just bought mine. Can't wait for it to arrive. Jennifer and Cornwall, I can't wait for it to arrive for you either. Oh.
It is fun. Honestly, it's so exciting. Let us know what you think when you get it. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's ace. They're amazing. Okay, so with this one, your colours are, I'm going to lift up the pots to read the colours, that's okay. You've got Fire Opal, Lapis Blue, Pink Sapphire, Burmese Flame, Peridot, Citrine and Amethyst. Oh my word, how ridiculously fabulous are they? Again, usually £28 would be £4 a pot, which is incredibly competitive here anyway. However, if you're shopping right here, right now, you can get them for £2.50 a pot, £17.50 for all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These colours are just gorgeous. And of course, then if you get your diamond clear, hello everybody in Holland joining us. We've got people all over the world coming in for this one. Hello, hello, hello. Confirm your purchase as soon as you can. Make sure you press your option 1 if you're on the phone lines. I think we might have a slight queue on the phone lines, but don't worry, we answer your calls in the order that you press your option 1. If you have got this in your basket and you haven't checked it out though, check it out right now. Look at the speed that these are going. Wow, 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 wow. If you want more than one, we don't usually offer. This is a one-off offer. They're usually £4 a pot. It's £2.50 a pot. Bulk buy.
Oh, they're gorgeous colours. So
Aren't
gorgeous.
they?
And you know, if you're not confident in your colour matching, you don't always have gemstones in every single bright colour, do you? But with this, you can take pots away, add them, put them together, decide if you like them, and then add them to the pot, so that it kind of increases your colour knowledge. Because I think sometimes you can be a really experienced jewellery maker, and then you think, actually, I'm going to go down the colour route. You can make something look really different just by doing different colours that you haven't done before. And with this, you can actually physically put the colours together before you use them to see what you think.
Love it. Love it. And I was just thinking about it as well. If you wanted to start making your own beads, even if you were to, what I love is the fact that you've got a quality of the enamel here, because there is, and there are other brands, but the colour, it doesn't sink.
No, it doesn't. No, it's lovely.
So if you've got a very deep mould, the particles don't sink. It's consistent throughout. So if you are wanting to make a round bead and you've got the facility to do that with your mould, one part of the bead isn't going to be darker than the other because it doesn't. It's just brilliant. It's just absolutely brilliant. I am having it. When I get my beadery finished, if it ever gets finished.
Is that going to be your loft, going to be your beadery?
Yeah.
Oh, how cool is that?
I know, bought a sofa bed for it. Yay. Oh, got a 60% discount.
Very nice.
Because I never buy anything brand new, because the box was damaged. I was so excited.
That's very good,
oh,
isn't it?
So excited. I actually, you know when you palpitate and feel a bit sick because you're so excited.
I love a bargain.
Oh, I never buy anything full price, I don't see the point. That's fabulous. Yeah, I've got my desk, I've got my sofa, I've got a coffee table. I've already planned. I've bought new storage boxes in pink.
That's heaven, that is. That's
I
heaven.
know! It's going to be really, really girly because the rest of the house is full of trains and cars and Star Wars and all boy things. I go up into the loft and I can just go, tick, 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 tick.
Oh, that'll be so lovely.
Yeah, my own little world. I'm excited. You can all come round for cups of tea and cake. It's not that big. You can come one at a time.
I was going to say you might have to just stagger them a little bit.
Yeah. Right, lots of you with that in your baskets, lots of people on the phone lines. It's on a first come, first pay, first serve basis. Right, I think a real essential for today's show would to be able to offer you the opportunity, if you're just starting out, the best way to get started. So, sorry, I keep popping into my shop. I'm here.
Moulds.
The DVD.
Ooh.
Am I right in thinking this is Liz Welsh?
Oh, what is it? The basic?
Jewel.
It must be. I think sure it is.
She's fantastic.
She is.
Another one of our guest designers who's just fantastic, who really does specialise in jewel enamel.
Yeah.
And you're also going to get, with this offer, my favourite moulds. I love them. Look at the star. Because for card making, for the opportunities are endless. That's gorgeous. The textured heart.
That's lovely.
That with gleam on.
Yeah.
And the little butterfly. You're going to get all 3 moulds as well. The offer on this is phenomenal. You can use these moulds across the board as well. You can use them for resins. You can use them for your polymer clay. You can use them. All we recommend is obviously you just need to wash them out and just a little bit of fairy liquid. They're incredibly flexible. You'll be able to get out the nooks and crannies, no problemo. So you can use them, across your different mediums. Free phone number 0800 644 655 should be £25.80 for all of these. Is what? Oh, you'd be potty to miss out on this. You're getting the moulds at a reduced price and the DVD for free. Usually £6.95 for each of the moulds. Moulds come at a reduced price, DVD for free. Bang it on the order using the code WDGC26. You can never have too many moulds. And it's lovely as well to have a lot of the same mould. So if you've got a lot in your melting pot and you're wanting to make a few butterflies, I'd actually probably... It's worth getting this offer a few times over to get the moulds. Even though the DVD's free, it's still cheaper to get this offer because the moulds work out a lower price if you get this offer. The DVD's free. So you literally could then line it up and you could have a few on the go, because otherwise you've got to wait for it to cool for a bit. And
I use a lot of butterflies, and I've done some butterfly jewelry where I've got like 10 butterflies. And it is time consuming if you just pour, wait to harden, then pour again. So I think I've got 3 butterfly moulds because I use the butterflies the most. But people love butterfly jewelry, don't they? I love butterfly jewelry and hearts. And I use this little heart quite a lot because
I do a lot
it
of
looks
star
good on the
things.
I haven't got that one. That's lovely.
I haven't got any of the molds. I haven't got any of these at all. But I do a lot of star-based things because I've got a lot of friends who are still on the theatre world, darling, at opening night and that sort of thing. When you send in little cards.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, or even for just exams or congratulations to anybody.
Decorations, Christmas.
Enamel Christmas tree decorations.
I made one last year.
You can get some nylon cord and put that in and pour it on, so then you've got your hanger.
Well, you know what you do? You do a star and then you attach a tag and you stamp the person's name on it, or mum or whatever, and then you hang it on the tree.
I can't bear it. I can't actually cope.
That's what I did last year. It was so cool.
Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, we've got a clip of the DVD here for you with Vicky and Liz. There she is. That fabulous. There's that. That's what the heart mould. That's the heart mould that we've just shown to you. And here is the melting pot. So the DVD is, I mean, look at the way that you can then use what you've created.
So that's 3 different colours. And look how it comes out with 3 different colours. It's amazing. See, there you are, that's in the bezel, but that's just enamel in the bezel. I would highly recommend you get the DVD because it takes out the guesswork and the trial and error, and you get all of your basics.
Oh, how ridiculously fabulous. And there's the heat gun in action, on offer bizarrely at £10. It's just weird. Oh, do you know what I mean? This feeling, like, yeah. And the great thing is you can get all of this and it's only £2.95 to have the whole lot sent to you to your front door. You don't even have to go anywhere to go and pick it up. Do it. Just do it. 0800 644 645. Right, glitter. Now this, I can't, you just talk Christmas. For your Christmas decorations. Are you doing many craft fairs this year?
No, I've pretty much stopped doing craft fairs the last couple of years, just because the workload and the children, and something's got to go. Yeah. But I'll do one here and there if it's one I've done before that I've really enjoyed. It's quite a big event. I'll do that. And I tend to teach more now than show at craft fairs, but at Christmas I love it because it's the excuse to make a lot of personalised things, and people do like a personalised item. And I don't know about you, but I have a lot of things on my Christmas tree that are sort of memories and got names and dates and things on. So I think if you I made one for my mum last year, but I had the date, and she'll now put that on her Christmas tree every year, and I think that's really nice. But also when you're making, like we were talking earlier, when you're making things like wings, and when you're making your moulds, and you want to have just that little thing, you don't have to put a lot of glitter in, and you can put the glitter either in the mould or into the enamel itself, and it just really adds that little bit of sparkle, you know, to your designs. And sometimes you want a sparkly design, you want it to catch the light. They're lovely colours.
They're gorgeous.
They are quite Christmassy, actually, aren't they? They'd be brilliant.
Well, there's one, Emerald City. Oh, this is totally, oh my word, this is all Wizard of Oz.
It is, isn't it?
This is the, no, it really is, because you've got Wizard's Green, you've got Ruby Slippers Red, Glinda the good holographic fuchsia glitter, she's obviously the good fairy, and Emerald City. You've got Emerald City, Glinda, Ruby Slippers, and Wizard's Green. This is the wizard. This has got Carol McGurk all over it, or Roach, whatever name she goes by on TV. Our fabulous Carol, who just adores the Wizard of Oz.
Does she?
Oh yeah, her hen do. We all had to go as characters for the Wizard of Oz. You could choose your own character.
What did you go as?
One of the members of the Lollipop Guild, the Munchkins.
Oh,
yeah, I had a wig to make me look bald. I had a wig cap on.
Oh, brilliant.
And then just one piece of hair and a little curl at the front. I looked disgusting.
So was Carol Dorothy?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. Hannah Osborne was the lion. I happened to have a huge mane of hair and a wig, so she went in the lion. Yeah. No, it's very entertaining. Pole dancing as a munchkin. Great.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, loads of people look really elegant with fairies and stuff, and there I was, I had like cut off trousers walking. Oh, we represent the Lollipop Guild. Anyway, this is the Dorothy Wizard of Oz selection. Sparkle, sparkle. So glitters, £8 for the 4.
Oh wow.
£2 a pot. Amazing value for money. So what's the best time to add these into designs?
I've done it both ways. I've put it into my mould and then poured my enamel in. So you lose a little bit of the glitter, it stays in the mould, but you just wash that out later, and then you just get a little smothering, and then I would put some varnish on the top to hold it, or you put it actually inside the pot, and then it kind of mixes in the whole entirety of your mould. So it's up to you really. You can add it on the top of things, and then the heat gun, you've got to be careful you don't blow it away, so you've got to hold the heat gun up quite high. But I mean, again, you can add this to other crafts as well. If I was making the wings, I might add
I was just about to ask about that.
Add some glitter. I would do that afterwards probably, and maybe add some, do an embossing pad or some glue, and then sprinkle the glitter on. So really, it's a lot of experimentation. You can use them on your cards, you can use them on the scrapbooking. I mean, who doesn't use glitter? I just think it's important that when you want to add a bit of sparkle, and some people really like sparkle in their projects, don't they, that you've got the different colours is really good, because often you might only have like gold or silver. I quite like the idea of having different colours.
I love them. £8 for 4. You might as well whack them on the order, mightn't you? Because even if you think of getting them anywhere else, then you've got to pay for petrol and maybe even parking. Because even in some of the big retail parks now, you've got to pay for parking. OEGC 870. Oh, I got right. I mean, I had a little high horse.
You did. That's why I don't go into town centres, because it costs me like £7 or £8 before I've bought anything. It really annoys me.
Well, that's all changing. I heard it in the news this morning.
Really?
Yeah, they're going to local councils, getting together with the government, and apparently there's going to be a change to the way that you can park in town centres to encourage people to go back into the towns again.
Oh,
Needs to be
good.
done.
It does need
Especially
to be
in the town where I live. Oh, I tell you. £8 on these. Good luck, everyone. They're gorgeous. Glitters. We're crafty. We love glitters.
We do.
And glitter. Not just glitters.
Glitters.
We love glitters. Right. Would you like to do some of your challenge?
I'm going to clean out my pot because I can't leave this for the next design, and I
Okay.
think I'm mucky, and then I will carry on. You're not expecting much of a challenge, are you?
Yes. 20 pieces, please.
I knew you were going to say that.
Thank you. Right, let me have some of my brew. Okay. Wow, 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 and wow. So, picture the scene. Silver clay, or a clay ring, or even a wire ring. You've hammered your wire, and you create two pieces, and you create a channel to set gemstones in. And what's going to be really, really on trend, you're going to see it massively, is to have little rondelles lined up all the way along. So once again, you get two pieces of wire, say your 1.5. Hammer, work harden. You want to flatten the tops. You want to join those two pieces around, so you'll probably bound it with a 0.4 all the way around, or 0.25. You've got a channel setting along the top, and then you line up so you have it as a ring, these sapphires. Did that make sense? Oh my word, these are so, so, so beautiful. The colours of these are, do you know what, we've had quite a few sapphire strands on recently, but this is so different. We love this. My gallery girls are big fans of these. Aren't the colours beautiful? That delicate lilac, the soft hue of the blue, the gentle mulberry, the little twinkles of the golden elements, little fuchsia pinks, delicate little primrose colours, and some quite deep rich blues in there as well, actually. Pardon? Are you serious? Oh, this is only £19.95. Get it? Yeah, get this one. Get this one. It's only £19.95. It's 20 carats. It's beautiful. They're completely natural African sapphires. I would totally get it. Coloured sapphire is so hard to get hold of. These are, they're beautiful. The femininity, the elegance of them. We're looking at a completely different colour pathway of any other strand of sapphire we've had on recently. Well done, Caroline and Patricia, Joanne and Claire and Jania and Christine. Good luck to all of you there who are calling in as well. Press your option 1 as soon as you call in. This is a genuine sapphire strand. It's just beautiful. 18 centimetre strand, and they're stunning. Actually, go on, Amelia, I will. Thank you. Amelia's offering me a cup of tea, but I don't know if the milk's okay in there.
Oh.
I think we might need the milk from upstairs. Obviously, priorities while we're selling a sapphire strand. This is stunning. The blues, and this is beautiful. Now, we've had incredible reviews for our sapphires as well. You're absolutely loving the quality. But you're paying £19.95, but can you imagine anywhere else on planet Earth, in the universe, that you could get that quality of sapphire? Look at the sparkle. They're so delicate. And I think if you can create your own channel set rings, they'd be stunning. If you want to text in and let us know what you think of this, I would love to hear from you. 60777 is the number that you need to text into. I am blown away by that price for the quality of these. It's out of this world, isn't it? MVV X83. Stunning. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Do you know what? I've got lots of people multi-buying on that one as well. Oh, I love it. Diana, look at that. Pretty peas. Thanks, Charlie. Amethyst soon. Lovely ones. Love and giggles from Diana. That's because I know it's boring hearing about other people's children. I said on air the other day, I don't know if you heard it, Debbie, that Charlie has started to string words together, and he knows that if he says please, we're more likely to, because he's going to have excellent manners. And he opened the fridge and he went, Mummy, mango, peas, peas. And then Sammy Guest Designer, hello lovely, how you doing, darling? Those are gorgeous. Are they completely natural? Yeah, they are completely natural. Loving the show, ladies. You both look glorious. Do you know what? I think it's mine's huge lack of sleep, so I can guarantee right now it's makeup. And Debbie just always looks like that.
I've had massive no sleep either.
Haven't you?
No. While we're talking about ailments, I had an IBS attack in the middle of the night.
Oh, brilliant.
So when I woke up, I went to my husband, I've had no sleep. So mine's definitely makeup.
Debbie actually had some new makeup.
I did, yeah.
Just a few weeks ago.
I did.
And we're ever so impressed with it. It's lovely. She went in for one of these little, oh yeah, try that. And they put all the whole face of makeup on and she went, oh, buy that lot. That's what you need to do with this as well. Yeah, they're completely natural. They're gorgeous. So the amethysts as well are going to be coming up for you a little later. Those are amazing natural sapphires. You've got to get them. You've got to get them at $19.95. I think it'd be rude not to. Aren't they pretty?
I love coloured sapphires.
I just want to... Please! Please! Claire's like, yep, we can see these one more time when you finish kissing them. That's my fabulous director, Claire. Look at them. Oh, every single one individually faceted. Now, because Debbie's had so much time on a challenge, we thought we'd go over to her again. And we're going to see the most amazing kit. I mean, the jewellery is fabulous. It's called Animal Magic. Was that a TV programme?
It was. Oh, crumbs, that's a blast from the past. What was the name of that man who presented it? Was it Brian somebody? Animal Magic. Someone text in Animal Magic. Who was the guy who presented it? I used to love that programme.
Hang on, it's not the guy that does Spring Watch now, is it? With Michaela Strachan? No, it wasn't. It was
Terry.
Yeah, he just passed away recently. I hope he has.
Is it Terry Nicholls? Is he called?
Yes,
that was him.
Yes,
that was him.
What was the programme about?
Something. I think it was facts on animals, but they made it really fun and it was educational for kids. Oh, it was brilliant.
Did you just say Jonathan Morris has just texted in?
Has he?
Johnny Morris, like Catherine in Cornwall.
Oh, Johnny Morris.
I don't know that.
He looks just like Terry Nicholls, actually, whatever he's called. They do look the same. Oh, it could well be, actually.
Oh my word,
Johnny Morris.
Apparently, loads of people are texting in Johnny Morris now because obviously
it's Johnny Morris.
I declared on air how I had a crush on Jonathan Morris, who'd been inbred. So I was like, why are people texting in Jonathan Morris? What's he doing? What's it? Different one. Johnny Morris, Animal Magic. Glad we got that sorted.
Johnny Morris it was, yes, I remember.
Now
him.
I can picture him. And he does have...
too.
It's the hair.
That's right, the hair's the same.
It's the hair, isn't it? Animal Magic. Well, no animals have actually been brought into the studio for the creation of this kit. However, you'll see what we mean with the animal tones. Okay, we're ready.
I'm ready.
To say this is going to be a bargain is the understatement of the century. Don't know why I just did it like that. It's really irritating. Ah! 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 Now this is an enamel-free kit.
Yeah.
So if you're not into enamel, we're enamel.
Don't worry.
Hang on, listen to this.
Enamel-free zone.
Animal Magic, but it's enamel-free.
Animal-free.
Enamel. None of us have had sleep.
I know what you mean. It's like a safari kit. It's so cool.
I love it.
Yeah, it's ever so cool.
Oh my word. These are amazing. Let me show you these strands. Hang on, hang on. I'm having that. Thank you. It fits perfectly. Done. Thank you. Look at the state of the gorgeousness of these. What animal's that?
That's a lesser known spotted turtle.
Is it right? Is that right?
I think I just made that up.
Yeah, I think you did.
I know.
My word.
This is such a great
These
one.
are amazing. So you've got the, bear with me a second. I'm just getting the sizes for you. Hang on. 33 by 24. 30, that's bigger. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Bear with. Yeah. Okay, say that again for me, please. 33 by 24 on this one. 34 by 24. And the other, we haven't got a name for it. 29 by 20 on this one. So just to reiterate, you have got 34 by 24, 33 by 24 and 29 by 20. And then there, you're going to get approximately of each one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 11 of each of these ones and approximately 13 of these. And then you've got a little bonus extra strand in here as well, which is fabulous. Let me just get the sizes on this one for you. They're 3 by 2 millimeters each, and that is an approximate 40 centimeter strand. Look at these now, it's flying out already. It's a kind of magic, magic. 0800 644 645. Then you've got 50 meters of beading thread, 6 meters clear elastic, 80 meters of monofilament. And then you've got a fabulous bindings pack with it as well. 114 items, and then a meter of chain as well, giving you 115 in the bag. And your head pins in there, you've got 15 star head pins. And then you've got 15 featherweight head pins, and then you've got 15 normal round ball head pins, and you've got all your jump rings and your crimp beads and your crimp bead covers and 3 toggle clasps and the different ear wires and 2 pairs of shepherd hooks and extended chains with ribbon cord ends and S clasps, and then little accenting little balls as well. And the price of this kit is ridiculous. I want all of this jewellery. Should be $31.70, which should give you some indication that this kit's going to go ridiculously low. Go on, Kim, go on. We were going to do it for $21.95 today, but we're having such a busy day, we've decided scrap it. We're just going to do $19.95 on it. It's an under £20 kit, but it's not an under £20 kit. It's just priced at under £20 today. 0800 644 645. It should be over £30. It's $19.95. Let's have a look at the jewellery that Debbie has made. I love it. Thank you for staying with us today in the erratic state of erraticness that I've been in. What an amazing show. Sorry, I'm being erratic with everything here. I do apologise. Okie dokie. So, first off, look at this. It's amazing. Look at that big flower. Now, Debbie has just added a little bit of wire to the kits. That's the only extra thing. But remember, we've got that wire bundle on offer today at $9.95 for 35 metres. So you've got in here, you've got the little, I take it the grey colour coated pyrite.
Yes. I've used those as a centre to add a little bit of sparkle. But, you know, you can have, imagine this on a hairband. You know, if you were going to make a fascinator type arrangement, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It'd be really nice to put that in your hair, or you could have it as a brooch.
Yeah.
You know, on a plain, I think animal print, it just comes in every time, doesn't it? It comes round and round. If you've got an animal print piece of clothing, you put it away one year and then it comes back in again.
Yeah.
I've got a lovely leopard print jacket, one of those fun fur jackets, and I just put it in the wardrobe one year and then it's in fashion again the next year and they're all buying them, and I think, oh good, so I think it's quite nice to have this. I mean, if you don't want to use it all together, you don't have to. I mean, obviously we're limited what's in the kits, but just adding some wire, you know, that was just a
couple of those, or one with some black agate.
Exactly.
for a pendant. It's just going to look amazing. And that's in Surrey. Why not call the purple pattern shell tribal print if you don't have an official description for them? I think we should do that.
That's better than my
description. It says rosy
description.
brown. What was your description?
Something about a turtle.
A rare turtle breed. Thanks, doll. Thanks. I'm glad you're loving the kits. So £19.95. So the jewellery, we've had a look at this necklace. Then got this fabulous bracelet here.
See, I love to have things dangling down my hands with my bracelets. I know some people don't. So just for charms, I think they'd be lovely. And they're the smaller of the three shapes.
There we go, and there's your toggle clasp. It's nice to use that shaped toggle clasp as well on there.
Yeah, it kind of goes with the gemstones.
Yeah, definitely. Fab. Big, fabulous necklace here using that funky chain.
So that's just one gemstone. I just wanted to show that one gemstone strung on chain is really quite effective.
Look at this ring. Isn't that gorge?
Ring to match. Easy peasy. Bit of wire.
Gorge. I love this. I'm having that. I'm having everything. Making a lot.
Nice with
Lovely.
gold, isn't it? So if you just wanted to, like a black, if kind of animal print's not your thing, they say this in the magazine, certainly, they just have an accessory with animal print.
Yeah, yeah. I don't wear any animal print fabric just because I'm quite boring. This is like the most outrageous top that I own. But to do animal print with jewellery.
Scarf and a bracelet.
Done. Yeah, lovely. I've got animal print handbag.
Yeah, exactly. Like accessories are lovely to add that, so you don't have to go the whole way. And I wouldn't wear a shirt or anything, even though I've got my coat. But
I used to have animal print slippers.
Oh, they're cool. And earrings,
now we're going to learn how to do these earrings. This is an earring finding which is quite new to us here at Jewellery Maker, and you might shy away from it. A lot of designers actually use this as wire.
I do. I've cut it in half and used it for loads of different things for now when I haven't had wire in the kit. And also I like hammering it because it gives a lovely texture. So I've used one of these as two earrings. I've just cut it in half, hammered it, and just had it as a drop.
Nice.
Yeah. So they're quite
very
versatile.
nice.
And I'm doing an earring because I need to get on with my challenge.
Okay.
Right. All you need to do.
Me told.
All I need to do is pop one onto your ball pin, pop it on, and make your loop in the top. Now, the first thing that I ever learnt to make were earrings. Instant gratification. You don't need to go to college for 14 weeks before you actually got something to show for it. And it helps you to practice your loops. I say this all the time, but jewellery making is basically about loops. So the better you are at the loops, the more jewellery you can make. Nice wrap loop in the top. I like doing wrap loops because it keeps it secure. And then all I'm going to do is open up the end of my finding away from me like a door, so we don't weaken the metal and we can get the shape back. Pop it on and close it up. And voila! Got a little bit of wire sticking out there, I need to trim. But yeah, so that's as easy as making earrings are to go. And you might as well, I think, when you're making jewellery, make earrings to match. And even if you're wearing them or they're a gift, it's quite something you don't often see on people are matching sets unless they cost loads of money. And I really like that aspect of it.
Yeah, love those. Thanks, Deb.
You're welcome.
Right. Come on, crack on. You know what?
I'll do my best.
All she does
Gas.
is that and that and that, and doesn't do any of the challenge. Right. I've got... I heard that, Claire. Look at these. Wowzers. An amazing way of getting a true golden gemstone. This is natural, completely natural African topaz. It was actually discovered in 1730. It was a really, really big deal when it was discovered, and it was actually named to honour Brazilian royalty at the time as well. It's an incredible, incredible gemstone that gives you sort of a golden pink and almost like a deep, delicate red hue coming through as well. It's very, very, very difficult to mine because of where it's actually found as well, in these very open cast deposits. In fact, the original mine is now a massive lake. There's a lot of water present, so it was a very, very difficult, precarious gemstone to mine. the current main mine that we are now getting this from is actually named the Kapow, which I quite like.
I like that.
Kapow, boom, shabang, whop, doing all my Beano things. Caraboom, carabunga. Brilliant, well done, Lucy. Amazing. Now these are a 7x6 up to a 13x9. It's a 17cm strand, and that goes from bead to bead. But they're really amazing because, like I was saying, it's really difficult to find a natural golden gemstone. Really, you'd be just looking to a golden beryl. And most citrine that you see, actually that's a heat treated quartz, so it's not necessarily completely natural hue that you see. Some instances it is, but it's not, it's very rare to find. This has almost like got an old antique gold feel to it. Can you imagine this with the pearls? Oh, actually, I like that combination. That gives a very sort of regal, elegant, antique feel to it, hasn't it? Right, we've only got a few of these, so we're going to be quick. 0800 644 655. Remember, it's only one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. You've got that 30-day money-back guarantee. Amelia, thank you for my cup of tea yet again. She's just a superstar. Thank you, darling. DRR U46 100 carats of a really beautiful, rich, warm, golden tone. Here we go. They're only $19.95 for 100 carats. And I think they're the type of gemstone, because of the colour that they are, they hold their own, that you'd only need like one or two. Oh, 0800 644 655. Beautiful. Oh, okay. $19.95. If you've got a phone in your hand, just make sure you press on your option 1 and check out your baskets. Congratulations, folks. Beautiful, really beautiful. It's just amazing because it's got some really obvious natural inclusions as well, so it's got quite an organic feel to it. It's lovely. Right, we've got the Whammer. It's a whacking hammer. It's fab. It's been designed by... It's a whacking hammer designed by Linda Jones. Well, I thought I was going to sneeze then. Okay, Linda Jones, who so many of you, of course, are familiar with her work. She has designed this amazing. It's a must-have 3-in-1 tool. And you just... Basically, if you're ever thinking that you're going to be needing a hammer, grab this one because you've got your nylon hammer on one end. It literally unscrews and you can put the smaller one in. You've got a doming side on one side. This is brand new. It's been launched today. It's amazing. So you've got the flat nylon head, so it's perfect for smoothing out kinks in your wire, and it's perfect for the, because obviously our coloured wire is copper wire with a colour coating on the top. So it means that you can really go to town a lot more with the nylon than you can metal on metal with the hammer. So you can hammer and start to try and texturise and smooth out, or at least work harden your coated wire as well. It's amazing value for money. It's got a really good weight to it as well. No way! Anne, that's the most random comment in the world. Anne, do you know what? I'm gutted I don't know that.
I love giraffes.
Oh my word, we've themed, Charlie's whole nursery is themed with giraffes.
And baby giraffes.
Yeah, did you know at Cotswold Wildlife Park you can stroke them?
Can you?
Yeah. It's the very first World Giraffe Day. Yeah, we've decorated Charlie's nursery is themed with giraffes in memory of his grandma, and who loved absolutely love giraffes. So that's amazing to know. And thank you for letting us know that. That's lovely. Yeah, Cotswolds Park it's ace. I'm sure you can stroke giraffes at other places as well. Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, I'd love to go.
Oh, they're lovely, and you can feed them.
Oh.
Massive tongs. $18.95. It's really good. It's got a weight, so it's going to do the work for you, because it literally, so like Debbie was saying earlier, with arthritis in your hands,
yeah, it's
to have that weight.
And it's the handle's quite short, and that tends to make, I think that makes quite a difference when you're holding it. Often you have to hold a big hammer quite far away from the head, because you're giving it a big whack, whereas this, you've got more weight in the head of the hammer, so that when you hit it, it's a lot easier on your hands.
Automatically just does it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to come over particularly well. 0800 644 655 18.95. XP BD51. This is brand new today. How many have we got left there, Kim? Okay, about half the stock of this is gone. We have masses of them. So it's a launch price. 0800 644 655. It is an essential hammering tool. Now we are going to go over to the Wall of Fame. When we come back from the Wall of Fame, when we come back from the break after the Wall of Fame, my presenter's pick is the most amazing amethyst. Look at it twinkling from there. We'll see that in detail though in just a moment. So let's go to the Wall of Fame. Yeah. I love this. It's brilliant to see crafting evolving from jewellery making, so looking in different areas of craft as well. This is fab. This is from Jess in Staffordshire. Hello lovelies, hello darling. Once more inspired by the incredible Rachel Norris, I made this picture plaque from polymer clay and picture Jasper gem art. I received a request a few days ago before Rachel's design and inspiration show for a beach themed picture plaque for a friend for her baby's nursery, and after seeing Rachel, I was inspired to make it. I wonder if you it says I hope you like it, and that's from Jess in Staffordshire. That's lovely. 377. That's really fab.
It's even got the little bird footprints in the sand.
Yeah, and the little crab.
That's so lovely.
That's really, really fab. 377. Good luck. There's Debbie Bulford. Hello, lovely. Are you on this afternoon? She's on this afternoon. Debbie. She's just gone, I know. Fab, 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 fab. I wonder if you meant Debbie Bulford as well, being inspired by the polymer clay. So 377, good luck.
I've got 378. Sorry, I just hit my microphone with it. Hey Jim, just wanted to share these photos. I lent these bridal glass charms to a local Cornish wedding photographer, Enchanted Brides, for an outside photo shoot. In return, I've received these lovely photos. These were made using yellow rainbow coated quartz, silver wire and silver beads from my JM stash. Was really excited to be supplying items for the shoot. Loving the show as always, and that's Katie. Isn't it lovely when you get professional photographs of your jewellery? That's why it's lovely working here. Because afterwards you can go on Facebook and see lovely photos of your jewellery. That is a super photo. These are lovely. You could stamp those on as well.
Absolutely.
Didn't you?
Definitely. 1,000,000,000%, yeah. And for those of you who are thinking about doing those charms, it's so much more cost effective to buy your stamps and your blanks in the long run. It really is than buying them. Good luck to you, Dan. And then 379, this is lovely. This is from Francis in Somerset. Hi all, my Wall of Fame entry is a choker using seed beads, magenta quartz flowers, fuchsia shell coins, pearls and hematite silver tubes and elastic thread with a silver on copper round magnetic clasp. This is my third attempt at getting this choker right, so I hope it's third time lucky. From Francis in Somerset. That's lovely.
Oh, I love that.
That's so elegant.
I bet that took a while.
379. Beautiful. When's Downton coming back?
Oh, I love that programme.
Oh, don't even.
380. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is lush. It says, is it Lachlan?
I think it's Lachlan.
Lachlan Maclean.
Only because I've got a friend of Lachlan, and I think that's
a lovely name. Lachlan.
Yeah, isn't it?
This is my new entry to the Wall of Fame. It's made from black agate druzy, amethyst rounds and hearts, and black spinel. All but the black ribbon is from JM, and that's Lachlan. I hope I've pronounced that right. Apologies if I haven't. That is absolutely beautiful.
Isn't it? Very elegant.
I'd wear that. That's lovely. That's right up my alley.
Right up her
380. Good luck.
And she's She's got good taste, yes. This is not. Oh, now then I know who you were inspired by. 381. Yes, yes, yes. And here we go. Here's this week's entry for the Wall of Fame. I hope it's good enough. I recently received 4 birthday DVDs. The 4th birthday, DVD. I was inspired to make my own wire mesh necklace after seeing Gemma's beautiful one. I actually thought as well it's very similar to the one that Mark Smith made on the show the other day. I used a large link chain, a wire mesh, all in gold-plated copper, and used a variety of quartz in blue and clear colours, and everything came from JM. I particularly like the paler blue faceted rounds. They have such a beautiful soft sheen, almost like chalcedony, and I fully intend to keep a supply of them to hand. Fingers crossed that you like it. I hope you do, and good luck to everyone. We love it. That's from Alison in Merseyside. That's beautiful. Good luck. So we are going to go to a short break. When we come back, I don't know why I keep clapping today, like Ed. Okay. I don't know why I don't know. This is my impression of Ed.
He does do that. He does.
That is Ed's impression. I love him. Coming up though after the break, we are going to be doing my presenter's pick with those incredible quality amethysts. They're amazing. But if you haven't yet ever entered the Wall of Fame, here is how you can do it. We'll see you in a moment.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck!
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
These are truly spectacular. Now we have got quite limited stock due to the fact to get amethyst of this clarity is really rare. It's really rare. It's the whole essence of what we've talked about with quartz before, quartz families. They have inclusions in, they are deep set into the ground, and so the sheer volume. I'd actually be quite tempted to chop this strand up to just look at them as individual gemstones, but we haven't got many, so I'll keep it on a strand. Have a look at these. Oh my word. They're Brazilian, of course they are. That subtle, delicate hue is so feminine. Now we've got a bit of a queue on the phone line, so start dialing now if you want them, because we haven't got a huge quantity. They're amazingly step cut. They go from a 9x7 to a 13x10. Can you imagine one of those as a ring? Just let it capture the light. Can you imagine using these alongside the pearls? We'll sell out of these today. Now they have been heat treated, but that means that that colour is natural. It's just been enhanced simply by a little bit of heat. That's it. 95 carats. I love them. Big, bold, beautiful statement rings. But do you know what? The smaller ones as well could make very, very delicate pieces. I do think they're going to look amazing with those sapphires. I think that's such a stunning combination. What would you do with these, Debbie?
Love them. The colour.
You would just love them.
Do you know when you get a strand and you've just got to have a look at it for a while? But
yeah.
I think more high-end pieces. I think maybe I'd take a large one and make a pendant. Take 2 smaller ones for the earrings if I was going to go understated. But I think I was going to do my normal. I'd probably use the whole strand and get some small pearls, maybe sew them in between. Just make a real statement piece.
The little dinky rice pearls that we have.
The little rice pearls, and actually sew them, you know, with a needle in between, so that you've got sort of layers coming around, maybe some different size ones, so that you end up with a really statement piece, really high end, because they look so expensive, don't they?
Yeah, I think definitely just spending just a couple. Let me just get the design in my head. Yeah, I think what I'd possibly do as well is I'd do a necklace, chain, one there, chain, 3. Oh, hang on, yeah. If I had 3, then dropping down from each of those 3, I'd have a 3 in the centre and then 2 there.
Lovely.
I want to make that right now. Oh, I can't actually wait. These, to be made really contemporary, take a 1.5 wire and hammer it and have the squiggles coming down as well. Oh, they're amazing. Now, can you imagine how much it would cost to buy one of these as a single gemstone? I mean, you'd get it in a little box, wouldn't you? Yeah. How many have we got left? Oh, we've got less than 80 of these left. 95 carats. If you're thinking about it, check out your baskets right now. If you're wanting more than one, we've never had a strand in like this before, as far as I'm aware. Have you ever seen a strand like this before here?
No, not of that colour.
It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful with moonstone. Great with silver or gold colour finds, but if you were to use rose gold as well, that would give a different look once again. Just thinking it definitely with the pearls, but also, look at these. Isn't that lovely? They're coming up next. There's beautiful moonstone. I'm just trying something. No, I don't think I would do that. I was trying it with labradorite, but those big chunky ones. It needs something a little with a real air of finesse to go alongside these, isn't it?
Yeah, it does.
They're full of grace and elegance. The clarity is amazing. They're going to sell out, folks. Make sure you press your option 1 now. I am aware we've got a slight queue on the phone lines. Free phone number 0800 644 655. Oh gosh, there's only 30 left now. Make sure you check out your baskets. It's just stunning. That's one of those very spectacular strands. I'm designing in my head. I've got full-on designs running around in my head right now. You know that chain that we had on yesterday? We had that 10-metre reel. It's the clarity, it's incredible. And what you're seeing there is, isn't that 10 times magnification? Or is it more like 20? We are so close, and still, these are absolutely eye clean. They're absolutely eye clean. It's gorgeous actually, because you can also see when you get them home, because they've been heat treated and it's drawn out that natural colour, you can just see that colour shifting around in the light as well. Imagine a necklace made with some deep amethyst drops. Oh, stunning. Gillian, that'd be gorgeous. We had some gorgeous ones. Was it yesterday that we had those amethyst drops? It was, wasn't it? They're amazing. Oh, I've gone into my own little world here. Because the light bouncing off as well, I'm seeing some blue tones. I'm thinking even maybe putting this with... What would you think of these with those dark blue pearls from the first kit?
Yeah, I think that would work.
Oh, Claire. Director Claire's just suggested putting these with tanzanite.
Oh, yeah.
Some little delicate rondelles of spaces. Oh. Ah! Okay, good luck. We're priced out. Do you know what? They're flying out of almost gone. Because they're in $24.95. That price is ridiculous, isn't it? It's amazing. You've got to get them. You've got to get them. Thank you so much for all of your interaction in today's show. Loving it. I don't know if I have. My producer Kim has just said she doesn't know if she's ever seen amethyst that clear. Do you know what? And Claire, Director Claire's agreeing. I think I'm with you there, gallery girls. XKYY42. Oh, 0800 644 655. I think I might need these in my life. Couple of people still waiting to confirm there on the phone lines and also checking out your basket on the website. I'm literally, you know what I'm like, I'm a right chatterbox. I'm quite stumped for words with those. I'm in dreamy heaven.
They're in a league of their own, really. I mean, colour-wise, sparkle-wise. You'd want to have a good think, wouldn't you? It's one of those strands that you'd have a good think about what you wanted to do with them.
Ideally get more than one, so then when you've done your design you think, oh, I could have done that with them, you can do them. Oh, 0800 644 655. Okay, sorry about that, a little sneezing there. Okay, thanks, got them, so you can go and make biscuits now. This is Diane in Norfolk. Oh, good for now. Will be, wow, with my Sarah Bennett ring called The Rock. Love you all, Diana. Thanks, darling. That would look amazing. I know exactly the ring you're talking about. Loads of Sapphire got it. I missed out on it. Sold out now, hasn't it? Sarah Bennett collection's amazing. Gorgeous. 0800 644 655. That's, of course, one of our sister channels on Gems TV, where you can get the Sarah Bennett collection. Actually, it's also on Rocks TV, where we broadcast to America. XKYY42, $24.95. A couple of those remaining, but we have got a few of you with it in your baskets yet to check out, and a couple of you there on the phone line, so that will sell out. That's beautiful. Where do you want to go to next, Kimberly? Okay, another text message. Thank you. Loving the text today. Hi, Lucy. Never heard you so speechless. Patricia, cheeky. But no, I know. I know. But what? That's why. Oh, this moonstone's it's only $9.95. Oh, whack this on your order. Now these are really lovely as well. If you've got some square wire, you can prong set these into rings. Have a look. Oh, Debbie, you'd be fab at prong setting these, wouldn't you?
So have a look at them. Oh, I love Moonstone.
Moonstone rings. Screaming, isn't it? Or even stud earrings you could make with these. Really wire wrap around them, make gorgeous little flowers.
And you could use 2 of them in one ring, or you could do 2 little stacker rings, because they're not too big, are they, the stone?
They're beautiful. They go from a 6x5, then you've got the dinkier ones there, up to quite a sizable 11 by 10. 0800 644 655, 85 carats. Now, of course, Moonstone is known as a very spiritual gemstone, a gemstone very much associated within crystal healing. And the shell on this is lovely. Please get these home to see how beautiful they are, because the TV lights are pants. How pretty are they? Can you imagine just like a little delicate silver anklet as well for the summer, with some of those just tinkling around? Oh, that'd be lovely. I might wear an anklet on Monday.
I love anklets.
Makes me feel like I'm on my holidays. Anklets and toe rings make me feel summery.
Me too.
I'd love to wear a toe ring. It won't fit at the moment. My feet are swollen from my foot operation that's gone wrong, which means I can't do my half marathon in September at this rate. That's an attractive face for telly. Oh. 0800 644 655. So pretty. So pretty, so elegant, and I really love that shape for prong set rings as well. They'd be really fab. I'll pop these up to the neckline so you can see. It's just going to be nice to have something that feels like it's going ding 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 ding. That sounded like that crazy frog thing, didn't it? These with pearls, Moonstone and pearls is a very combination. Now these would also be great within macrame, wouldn't they? Because they can sit quite proud.
Yeah.
Or you nestle them in. Oh no, I can't get the... Everything I'm thinking about doing in my head is involving flipping diamond clear enamel now. I'm obsessing. 0800 644 655. Well done, Joanne and Anne, Wendy and Sarah, Linda and Lawrence and Jacqueline. 0800 644 655. Oh, 0800 644 655. 1% packaging price. Oh, that's looking lovely. Debbie's actually doing her challenge. She's been so lazy in today's show. It's like she's not offered anything at all. Oh, there, we're giving a little bit of a heads up on what Debbie's making.
It's a surprise.
I keep meaning to mention your ring. Is that new? It's beautiful.
That's
is it a gems?
That's green sapphire.
Stunning. When did you get that?
A while ago.
Could you show it to the cameras, please, Debbie? This is from our sister channel, Gems TV.
That's Songia green sapphire.
Gorgeous.
And it really, really catches the light. So that's why I was saying I really like it when you get the different colours of sapphire, because you don't necessarily associate those colours, but they really zing.
You need that strand to go with that ring.
I know, that'd be a lovely bracelet to go with it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, do it. If there's any left.
Okay.
Right, Sagnetic quartz. These are amazing. You've got the most beautiful colour. $40 carats, and they're these amazing pear cut. Now, quartz is really fab because it's about a 6.6, so it's about a 7 on the Mohs scale. So it's really fab to have where things are going to dangle, so like on a charm bracelet. Now it is a fab type of quartz. It's very different, and this is a completely natural colour. It's got a lovely delicate cherry and strawberry tone to it. It does, doesn't it? It looks like homemade. It actually reminds me of handmade raspberry ice cream, served out of this, but in fact it takes me straight back to about 2 hours before I fell ill with appendicitis, if the truth be known, in Dubrovnik in Croatia. Don't get ill in Croatia. But it's amazing. Don't get ill anywhere. Just enjoy your time. Croatia is so beautiful, don't miss a second there. Don't get appendicitis, you miss out on everything. But it is beautiful. It was really taking me, you know when you look at something and immediately get transported somewhere else? Yeah. If anyone's ever been to Dubrovnik, when you go through the main entry into the main gates into the walled city, when you go through, and just on the right hand side opposite you there's an ice cream shop. If anyone's been there, the most amazing ice cream, the homemade raspberry ice cream there. It looks, if anyone's been there, let me know if you know exactly what I mean. So you go through the big main archway, straight in, just there in the square, just there, you'll know. If you've been, you'll know exactly what I mean, raspberry ice cream. 0800 644 655, they are stunning. So it's African, natural quartz. Look at the colours of them. Those slight variations of pinks into raspberry, look at that. That's like a gorgeous organic strawberry tone. I had eaten mess for pudding last night. That's a little bit eaten messy, isn't it? Eaten mess is great because you don't have to be neat. You don't have to think, well, presentation is nice if you don't get it slopped all around the bowl. Anyway, 0800 644 655, let's do it. So, oh, this is ridiculous. $7.95 the whole strand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Approximately 9 on there, so it's working out less than £1 a piece. GRZU58, the code. And you might as well just plonk them on the order if you love those colours. And I think it's very different. Actually, I think I love that combination of the sapphires and the magnetic quartz. Basically get the sapphires today because they've gone with loads of things, haven't they? Now then, we're going to move on to something that I mentioned earlier on in the show. We weren't due to have it, and then I mentioned it, and now I've had loads of requests for it. So here it is. Get our resident designer Sheila swears by this. I think she probably uses it with every single piece of jewellery she makes. I got one from my dad, who makes model aircraft. I've mentioned my dad a lot today. Hi Dad, you all right? We never usually show items on screen with prices so low. We usually guide you to the website, but we're just going to do it today. So what you have here is literally, we named him a couple of years ago, probably more like 3 or 4 years ago actually, as Handy Andy. You've got a magnifying glass. If you've not got one of these before, if you've never had one of these, sorry, before, get it, honestly. If you've got dexterity issues, if perhaps you just need help with close-up work, if you just need another pair of hands, it's a genius concept, particularly if you're doing chainmail, charm bracelets, any intricate work, because you've got your 2 bulldog clips there. Now you can adjust it, you can move where your mirror, the magnifying glass goes. Say that again, sorry Kim. That's such a good idea. Yeah, that is such a good idea. Kim was saying when you make an enamel ring, yes, and then or if you make something out of enamel or resin, then you need to hold it close to a piece of wire to set into it. And perhaps if you, there's nothing, you know, when you put your elbow down as well and you get the shape because you put your elbow on a nerve, and so it's just, you literally, it's going to keep you sturdy. Okay, so it's going to really, really help with you being neat and precise. This is flying out the door. So you've got your 2 clips there. You can literally fold it away really, 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 really small as well. So you can take it around with you to craft fairs, etc. Look how small that goes. It's brilliant. Now we are so incredibly competitive on price as well. This is ideal for people who make models, who need to do things with intricate work. So you've got the magnifying glass. Hello. Oh, my wrinkles. Some friend you are, Claire. I didn't realise my wrinkles were like that. Now, if it just goes a bit loose, like that one's just gone a bit loose there on the side because I've been moving it around a lot, you just tighten it up. got a little key there. To tighten all of that, you just twist that and it'll tighten it up there, and it means that you can get it exactly to the position that you want it to be. You can move your magnifying glass along as well, and can move all of this so you can have it up really, really high, and it's going to give you the opportunity to balance out your bracelets like so. How have you used the helping hands before, Debbie?
I used them quite a while before in silversmithing. Mine was slightly different because I would need to hold things and solder, need two hands, so mine didn't have a magnifying glass on. Were quite heat resistant.
You can actually take the magnifying glass off.
Oh right, cool. And then after I'd used them for that, I got the ones like this to use for sort of beading projects and wire things. If I need it to hold something in place while I'm using two hands to do something else, it's really, really useful. That is a good idea with the enamel, because if you haven't got the mould where you can inset the wire, you do have to hold it quite steady. So that would be perfect for that.
It would, wouldn't it? But also just things like doing little detailing work. So that magnifying glass is brilliant. You can be doing your seed beads, you can be sewing around soutache, you can be doing soutache with seed beads, you can be doing very, very, very intricate work. You've got everything. I think this is the most genius contraption ever. So good luck. EBZX40. You don't usually see this on screen. It's £4.95. It's £4.95. Elephant, buffalo, zebra, xylophone, 40. I thought it was EBZZ. Do you know what? That's exactly what I've been thinking about. Short circuit. It's totally like the carrot chart short circuit. Yeah. 0800 644 655. Could I see the call screens, please, Kimberly? Thank you kindly. Thank you, darling. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Well done, everyone. Hold the line. You've got a phone in your hand and we'll confirm that purchase. Okay, so where are me moulds? Here are me moulds. So we have got another selection of moulds here for the enamel. You need really good moulds to get really good shapes. If your moulds are weak, your shapes are going to be weak because obviously they're not going to keep your enamel in the shape that you want it to be. So all of these, I've got hiccups, all of these have got positions, places to put your wire. And you know how we were saying it's fantastic, and the ideal situation is to actually have more than one of the same shape, because then if you're doing a series, say you've got your enamel in your pot and you're wanting to make 4 flowers, if you've got the flower mould earlier, then you've got another one here as well, so you can just keep pouring and pouring. You don't have to wait for one to cool to pop it out of the mould to do another one. So these are the Carantha moulds. They're brilliant, and you can use them for polymer clay, and you can use them for resin. Now you're flying in for these. Just to bear in mind as well, another little bonus that you can see really clearly here. If I take this one out, on this one, oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine this is just a fabulous long drop and then earrings? You can make pieces that look like Murano glass. You really can. The little grooves here give you the opportunity to either put your head pins or a piece of wire or beading thread or cord, and you can set it directly into the resin piece. So it's got a really, really professional finish. Because they're so malleable as well, when it comes to release them when they're cooling, they just literally, they can pop out. Now you can use them across the board for your different mediums, and we recommend you just give them a little wash with some washing up liquid and some lukewarm water. So you can even go for hot water because these are fabulous under heat. You've got the pear drop, you've got the bar, and you've got the daisy. Ridiculous price. Have a look around elsewhere. Should be £20.85. £14.
That's really good. That was my surprise.
That was the most attractive face I've ever seen you pull, Debbie Kershaw. That was sexy. Lovely. I turned around and she just went like this. She went, that's lovely. She knew the moment she'd done it as well.
That's ever so good. I like the, you can make some lovely petals, and also I like the way that with the long one you can put the wire through in 2 places.
Yeah.
So you can make quite a structural design with that, couldn't you? It'd be really nice.
Yeah.
I want those.
I want that one. They're going to sell out. It's only £14. Okay, so, excuse me. Oh, that talk of hay fever. I'm all like... Did you just say we're going to do the sunstone now? That was Kim, I was just talking. Oh dear, I just dropped the garnet chain. Thanks, Mike. It's very hard wearing. Thanks, darling. That is Mike, everybody. Am I calm for you today, Mike?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't think you say you're calm, but
I'm not calm.
I'm alright. I'm just chilling on camera. So.
Yeah, he's just chilling on camera. Since this morning, I was having a little bit of a freak out about something, and he just went, Lucy, calm down.
It's just too much for me.
It was too much for you.
Tired at the time.
He was too tired at the time. That's the last time you get chocolate. Right, look at these. Oh my word. Some amazing, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gemstone schiller here. So, we're going to do the most amazing price on this. It's a pleochroic gemstone, so you're going to see different tones coming through. And in fact, it's the gemstone very, very, very close to the heart of a lot of crystal people who believe in crystal healing as well. Because actually, it was ground down as medicine when the early settlements took place in America. There's records of that. But it's a gemstone that has quite an incredible aura to it. You look at it, you know you're looking at something very, very special. It's got an amazing hue, but inside the gemstone, it's like there's almost glitter naturally in there. It's stunning. This has been set into jewellery for thousands of years, thousands. You tend to see sunstone. It's part of the feldspar family. You tend to see sunstone in museums. A lot of jewellery in museums now. Look at these. What you're seeing here is millions, if not billions of years old. I mean, there's one thing about collecting antiques, but hello. It's got an incredible glittery external property to it as well. This amazing glittery luster. That's actually called aventurescence that you get on sunstone. So elegant. 5x2 up to a 10x4 now. It's 20 21 and it's also 21 centimetres from bead to bead, so that excludes the tassels on them. This is Indian sunstone, and Indian sunstone is amazing for giving you a real richness of colour, but at the same time that silvery glittery appearance that is that aventurescence that we associate so much, of course, with the feldspar family. So 80 carats in this strand. The code is I can't speak. What's the code, Debbie?
The code is WQRU19.
Thank you. I'm glad you couldn't say
I was
it
rubbish,
either.
sorry.
WQRU19. That's a hard one to say. How many of you are saying that at home right now? Go on. Tough one, wasn't it? 0800 644 645. Now our lowest price on this was $11.95. We're going to beat that today and do some amazing offers for the final 20 minutes before the Cleary and the Bulford join you. Goodness knows what happens in that show. What a combination. Oh my word, right, this is a one-off price. This price is only until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, or while stocks last. Well, to be honest, if there's any stock still left at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, it'll go up to $11.95. So $8.95, that is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful strand. Beautiful colours. It looks amazing with carnelian, with different agates. It's going to look stunning with silver colour findings, rose gold colour. It's going to look gorgeous with copper. What do you think you do with these then, Debbie Kershaw? I
like them with bright gold. I think they're lovely with bright gold. I quite like the wire work design where you add a few on the end twist. You like the tiara technique?
Yeah.
I think that's quite nice for earrings as well because they catch the light as you move.
Oh, that'd show the adventure essence more, wouldn't it? That'd get them sparkling. The tiara technique, do you know, I always forget about the tiara technique.
I like that because I think you can do it, but then you can add round it as well with other things, with other wire, but it gives a nice structure and a nice sort of organic flow when you use that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm totally thinking about loads of things because that wire bundle that we had earlier in the gold with these, that wire bundle's only $9.95. That's 35 metres of the gold colour copper wire. So that, tiara techniques, beautiful. 0800 644 655. So you've got 80 carats and they go from a 5x2 up to a 10x4. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're going to go on to a little bundle for you here now. You all right, Mike?
Yeah.
Just so how Mike's doing this.
Yeah, I'm flexing.
You're flexing? Mike's having a flex.
Yeah.
Lovely. Now, blue is the most in-demand colour at the moment, so we've got a fantastic bundle for you here. And it's got a cabochon. Yeah, it's a pure cabochon here. Isn't that stunning? That's a Sodalite oval cabochon. I still have issues saying that word. Cabochon. 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 25 by 80 millimetres. Isn't that stunning? Completely natural. That's stunning. Now that looks planety. That looks earthy.
That does, doesn't it?
So that would work really. I'm thinking about some of the colours of the enamel that we've had today. Put that as a focal point and then make some accenting piece to go with that. Oh yeah.
That would be gorgeous. And do you know what I like about this colour of gemstone as well? And I just think jeans, white shirt.
Done. As Debbie Bulfer would say, your denims and your whites.
Yeah.
Yeah. Debbie Bulford is literally watching us right now as she is preparing in the workshop room. All by myself. Don't wanna be. Have you seen that YouTube clip? If you've got access to YouTube, please, I sent it to Kim. Have you seen it? Mm-hmm. Put in Vegas airport music video. This guy is completely by himself in the middle of the night at Vegas, in the airport in Vegas. And he was so bored, he used some duct tape, the end of his suitcase rod, and his mobile phone, and made a music video to Celine Dion's All By Myself.
Wow.
It's just him in an airport, so put into YouTube, Vegas airport music video. There was no one else there to have an opinion on it, Claire. He was all by himself, that's the point. Because Claire was going, can you imagine what other passengers are saying? He was all by himself. No, there was no one there. You can see it. It's amazing. Anyway. No, there's no one there. He explains how he's done it. Anyway, any road. Okay, so we've got the cabochon. We've got 120 carats of sodalite, little drops. And they're gorgeous because they're rounds, but they've been top drilled.
Oh, that's good.
Now those on an anklet as well. Pretty. And then 20 metres of the wax cord, so 10 metres of each. And the wax cord is 1 mil in thickness. So for those of you who are fans of blue, and I think it's fair to say that Dion, producer Dion, makes no bones about it. She is obsessed. Honestly, the amount of different shades of blue nail varnish that girl owns is quite astonishing. Now, just so you know, this strand alone is only $5.45. We're going to do the whole bundle. This whole bundle, right, whack it on your order, it's $6.95 for the whole bundle. There goes that face again. And there goes that face again, oh yeah. 2 lots of cord, a cabochon and a strand of genuine gemstones for £6.95. What a bundle. Whap it on your order. If you've already placed an order with us today, literally pop that on the order for £6.95. Remember, you're only paying one post and packaging price all day. You might as well just whack that on the order, mightn't you? £6.95. 100 of these have just gone. 0800 644 645. How many are left there, Kimbo? The phone lines are hot, hot, hot. £6.95 for a whole complete bundle. And you know what? Maybe you haven't shopped with us yet today. Maybe this is what's going to open your order. That for me is an early bird price. That is an early bird bundle.
£6.95.
It's ludicrous.
For everything?
Yeah.
It's a bit silly.
Yeah, it is silly. It's just, yeah, isn't it? It's yeah. And of course, you can use these with a lot of the enamels. This would look lovely with the first kit.
It would. I was thinking
as well with the blue pearls and the white agate in there as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It's £6.95, so that's a cabochon. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 of those beautiful sodalite top drilled beads, and they are 10mm rounds. There's a little bit of a queue on the phone lines, but don't worry, we've still got stock for you. So we had a good quantity of these. Now we're going to go on to a gemstone that Linda can't say the name of. For those of you who are regular viewers, you'll know immediately I mean labradorite, which is hilarious. And for those of you who don't know who Linda is a stem cell of Jewellery Maker. She's part of the DNA. She's not a guest designer, she's a resident designer, and she literally is part of the DNA of Jewellery Maker because she's a family member of the owners. Oh, please tell me that the TV camera is going to pick up the shutter that I've just seen on that. Oh, you are absolutely having a laugh. You see, this is really irritating. Do you know what I could do with here? I could do with a Lucy cam. Because if I showed you from the angle I'm looking at here, you're going to get a very, 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 very different view. These are amazing labradorite nuggets. Gorgeous blues and greens and golden tones. Oh, this is so irritating. Honestly, you can see slight... Well, it's the sheer volume of lights in the studio and it comes through on the TV. I can see what you can see. Hi Lucy, just watched that YouTube video. Awesome, from Julian Blackmore. Isn't it? If you've just tuned in, a YouTube video of a guy who was stuck alone all by himself in the airport. Just him and his mobile phone. I think he had a tablet with him as well. It's made the news. Yeah, Celine Dion's seen it and invited him to go and see her show next time as a guest. Next time he's in Vegas. What I don't understand though is if you're stuck in in an airport in Vegas and you know that you've got to wait all night, why don't you go into Vegas?
Good point. Has he got a nice voice? Is that why it's gone viral?
Oh no, he mimes.
Oh, he mimes to her song?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
My favourite bit is he's all by himself and he sits outside the women's toilets and there's a picture of a woman figure and he just goes to hold the hand of this picture of the image of a woman's, you know, like just the cutout of a lady on the front near the toilets. He just goes. It's entertaining. It's my sense of humour. Put a message on my Facebook page. It's Lucy Nicholls presenter, Nichols. Go onto my presenter page. I'll try and get a link on there for you. Look at that. The most amazing. It really goes from a graduation of oranges and yellows and blues. You've got green in there. And this one here is giving you more golden tones. That is completely natural occurrence from good quality Labradorite. Look at them, they're chunky, chunky, chunky nuggets. 17 by 12 up to a 21 by 14. Good luck. They're amazing. They're only 11. They're 11.95.
I've got these.
Have you?
I think they're the same strand, if not very similar. We put them to air I did it with Ed, and we were getting so frustrated because we couldn't. You can't see through the camera what you can see.
No,
can you? Just the nature of the lights, and they just don't look the same, and that it's difficult.
They're so
isn't
magical.
It? They're lovely.
They're like peacocks.
They're like little magical stones. That's what they're like.
They're little nuggets of magic, and you do get this incredible flame peacock hue coming off them. And I know people say that the presenters are always saying, wait till you get them home. And you know what? If you get them home and you don't think it's amazing, send them back. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Hello, Mary and Muriel and Rebecca, and Catherine and Sue, and Pamela and Lisa, and Joanne and Anne, and all the rest of you there waiting to confirm, and Denny. 0800 644 645. They're lovely. They're awesome, in the words of my producer. Right then. Recap. What do you want to recap? Shall I skedaddle over to the Kershaw? And I'm going to sit here. Okay. Melting pot. Thank you, darling. This is the melting pot. Right. Seriously, seriously, seriously. You've got to get it today. It's almost all gone. And by all accounts, from what we've been told, my producer, and my director, we have been informed that this is it for the melting pot. This is it. We don't actually know, this manufacturer is no longer going to be doing it. The stock that we've got is the only stock that we're ever going to have now. We're going to try and find another way of replacing it, but I don't know if they've patented this particular type. I don't know. Has anyone answered that for us today? No one said anything about that today, because usually, quite often, if we've said something, you'll be able to let us know either via text or on Facebook, and no one said anything. We don't know if this is patented. We don't know if this, I mean, it is the most amazing tool to have. It's the essential for jewel enamel. Now, if you've been impressed with the jewel enamel in today's show, obviously you have, and you've loved it, you've just got to get it today. When we haven't got this in anymore, I don't know what we're going to do. Don't know. So, it's only £38. Woo! Sorry, just nearly knocked the set over. It's only $38.95. You do get a lid as well. It heats up so quickly, and it's brilliant, and you get your spatula in there as well. And if you want to see demos of how to use this, just pop on YouTube, or you can of course get our DVDs here at just $4.95. And if you put in today's show on YouTube as well, if you put in how to make jewel enamel jewellery, or today's date for Jewellery Maker TV, then obviously Debbie's been demoing how to use this throughout the show today. And this is the professional melting pot that she used. It's only $38.95. How long have you had yours? I know you didn't buy it from us.
Well, I'd say less than a year.
Oh, okay.
I just saw it and thought, wow, but I was a little bit, you know when you get a tool and sometimes
so have you been doing jewel enamel less than a year?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I think as well, you know, because you had it on here a lot, and I was kind of a metalsmith coming into Jewellery Maker, and I wanted to learn lots of things while I was here as well, and I got into new things I hadn't seen before. And so I'd had mine in the cupboard and hadn't really done much with it, so started experimenting. So that's how quickly you can get results.
One?
Yeah, same one.
And you spent?
I got it online. I can't remember. It was about 50 something.
50 something. What was that? Sorry, Claire. Claire got her mum's from here. Claire's mum does a lot of card making, and yeah, you have a look around elsewhere. You'll find this price is extraordinarily low compared to other places. $38.95. Now we've also got we don't quite know how it's happened. We think it must be in the web clearance. This is not a hairdryer. Do not take it on holiday thinking you're taking away a compact travel hairdryer. I'm going to get another one for my dad, because his one that he's had for ages, because obviously, and he covers models with stuff, I don't actually know what it is, to be honest. It looks a little bit like sticky back plastic, but it's coloured and it's, yeah, and he uses the heat gun to set it. So anyway, it's £10. It's £10. It's usually $14.95. It has been on offer at $12.95. It's never been on air at £10 before. We don't really know why. This is lower than staff cost. Staff cost is £12.
Is it?
Yeah.
You can't go wrong for £10. It's the kind of thing that you start a new medium and then you need a heat gun and you think, oh, I wish I'd have got that heat gun. Because as I was saying earlier, there's so much that you can do with your heat gun. You can stamp on the top of your enamel by just reheating your enamel. You can get rid of air bubbles with your heat gun in your enamel. You can soften your friendly plastic with your enamel, with your heat gun rather. So there's loads and loads of things you can do.
You got to get it. LEFT left 84. LEFT 84 0800 644 655. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, what did you say there? Sorry, Kim. Oh, now the diamond clear. I've become completely obsessed with it. Debbie, in brief, qu'est-ce qu'il y a, mon ami?
Diamond clear, fantastic for either making your coloured jewel enamels go further, or you can put photographs and pictures and put your diamond clear on the top, so you can set those into bezels. You can do image transfer with your diamond clear. Loads and loads of different things.
So in brief, you've got your melting pot and you get a tub of this.
Yeah.
And actually, if you're just starting out, that's what I'd do. Get your melting pot, get this, you're done. So you then would take an old photograph, not really on photograph paper, so do a photocopy of it.
Do a photocopy of it, cut it out, lay it into a bezel, seal it with your...
So you can just literally get a cookie cutter.
Yeah, and then put your jewel enamel on top, and then once it's dry, put it in water, take away the paper from the back gently, and it leaves your image on the enamel, image transfer. And you can do that with magazine pictures and flowers, whatever you want. It's really clever.
I love it. I'm having it. I'm having it. I think that's just the most amazing personal thing that you can do.
It is lovely.
Now, if you were to do flowers, would you have to make sure they're dried first?
Yeah, it depends on, I've done it with paper flowers and I've done it with silk flowers. Silk flowers works really well. You can dip them in, wait for it to dry, and then it gives them structure. I have done some paper flowers that have dissolved, so it just depends on...
What about real flowers?
No, real flowers, I've tried to put real flowers into a mould and they just kind of crinkle up because there's air in them, so I think you'd need to dry them first, and then the air bubbles come up and they just kind of crinkle up.
Silk flowers, that's
so I've done it with silk flowers and they hold their structure, and if you just leave it to dry, and then it will make your flowers hold structure, so you can use it for a piece of jewellery, a neckline piece or whatever.
Oh wow, so it doesn't even have to be set into a bezel, you can just literally have...
If you, I mean, you'd have to have some sort of wire or something, or you could wire around it, you could wire it on. But what I did is I got some silk flowers, and I was just experimenting because I'd seen it done on the internet, and I just dipped them in so that I had the diamond clear all over the flower, let the excess drip off, and then leave it to dry. And you can arrange the petals as it starts to stiffen up so that they are arranged in the way you want, and it just gives structure to your flower so that then you can use it at the top of a gemstone, or you can wire it in.
Ridiculously fabulous.
Really, you can do loads with a diamond clear. It's excellent stuff.
So really, if you're just going to buy anything from today's show, I'll get the melting pot on this.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt. Done. Done, 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 done. 150 grams on that one, and this is the diamond clear. 150 grams, $12.95. How long is that going to last you? Obviously, it's going to depend on the size pieces you're
That's
making.
a big pot. That's a good size pot. So yeah, it depends what you're doing. If that will last ages if you're just doing image transfer in little cookie cutters, or if you're pouring it on the top of your photographs, because your bezels are tiny, aren't they?
Yeah.
Again, it depends on how many things you're making, but you might be diluting your coloured enamel and making that go further.
Yeah.
So again, you don't use a lot. It sometimes looks like you're putting loads in the pot, but when you look back in your pot, you haven't actually used that much. It's really good. It goes a long way.
I'm obsessing over this now. I'm literally obsessing.
It's great
I'm
fun.
picturing my setup in my beadery doing this. A text come in, dear Lucy, hello Marianne darling, I watch the show as often as I can. It's always fun and interesting, but the addition of the YouTube item just finished today's show superbly. It's ace, isn't it? Debbie Balford's in the studio, folks, get ready for this afternoon. Debbie, have you seen the All By Myself YouTube clip in an airport? You need to see it. It's up your alley. You'll love it. Debbie Balford, everybody, joining you on your screens with Jenny Cleary momentarily. Now, we do have a few more of the Whammer tool. It's $18.95. It's brilliant. If you've been waiting for the launch, we launched at 9 o'clock this morning. We have a few of these remaining. XP BD51, your introductory offer at £18.95. It's brilliantly weighted at the top, so you need less force, and then you can just be a bit more precise with it when you have less force. It's a really good size handle. It's ergonomically designed, so it's great for grip, particularly if you've got dexterity issues. You've got a doming on one side, the nylon on the other side. This one screws off and you can pop this one in. It's an interchangeable hammer known as the Whammer, designed by the fabulous Linda Jones. Right then, we're going to finally go over to Debbie. The ridiculous Debbie Kershaw. It's the Debbie show today. It's the Double D show. Double D. Oh,
all the Debbies are in there.
Look at these. Wow. Now the kit, just to recap on the kit, you've got a double strand of kyanite, you've got shell, and then you've got dyed howlite, you've got chain, you've got the shibori ribbon, you've got nylon threads, 2 lots of, the wax cord, 10mm, you've got 5 meters of the blue sparkle suedette, you've got free gifts of 10 meters of the 10 meters of the 0.8 in the turquoise color wire, and 10 meters of the 0.4 and the silver coloured copper wire, 50 meters of beading thread, and 115 findings for $24.95. It's ridiculous. Debbie's had 3 minutes to work on her challenge today. Talk us through what you've done, my lovely.
I just, I wired the ribbon into a little flower shape, and then I wired the hearts in the middle, and I literally took the strand as it was, obviously because I've had limited time, wire wrapped that, and then just did a slidey knot, macrame knot in the back.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Because that ribbon is absolutely gorgeous. So I just wanted, and you could use that for a brooch, you could use that for a hair, couldn't you? And then I just made a bit of a lariat style kumihimo. It's quite short because again I ran out of time, but you get the general idea. And then I had to use the chain, so I just added some charms onto the chain, so I think it's beautiful as it is, and some earrings.
And they're so summery and beachy and perfect with a long black maxi dress. Just accessorise it up. Perfect, perfect. And it's just $24.95. Those colours so perfect for summer, riding the wave. So think about all the different foam, and of course the fact that you've got so many free gifts in there. All the wire, all the cord, all the threading materials, done, done, done. So, Debbie, when are you with us next?
Tomorrow night.
Oh, no.
Sorry, it's me again.
And then after then?
And then after then, I think it's the following weekend with designer inspiration, some metal. But a metal. I think it's the Saturday or the Sunday, I'm not sure, but next weekend.
Keep your eye out, and of course we've got the programme guide available on the website. You can speak to the call centre if you want to know who's coming up and when. So we've got a few of those melting pots still available. Go for it. Once they've gone, they're definitely gone, certainly from that manufacturer. Whether we're able to get them elsewhere, don't know, haven't been given that information. You are going to be having an amazing afternoon show. Now we're about to leave you if you're watching on Freeview or 5-star. At this point the best thing to do is either to watch on Sky or Virgin, and you can indeed watch us on our YouTube channel, and you can go to JewelleryMaker.com and continue to watch us live on our very own website. I'd like to thank the fantastic team today. It's been absolutely glorious. I'll be seeing you tomorrow afternoon with Gemma Crow for vintage jewellery. I'm getting the designer inspiration show. I'm very excited. But don't go anywhere, because what was that, sorry? Jenny Cleary is currently in my makeup bag using my bronzer. Marvellous. I'll see you very soon. Jenny Cleary is up next, and with the fabulous Debbie Balford. Thank you to Debbie Kershaw. Thank you to you. You've been fabulous. I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. Mwah! Bye for now. Bye. Here at Jewellery Maker, we have a commitment to providing genuine gemstones. We do that by up to 3 lab tests, and we have our own in-house gemologists. That therefore means that when we say genuine gemstones, that's
that's exactly what you're getting.